Alright, I'm ready. Let's do this. So I'm a little late starting. Well, technically I'm early because I'm supposed to start at 9. But there was actually an OBS update, which is pretty cool. They cleaned up a little bit of how OBS looks, which I actually kind of like, especially on the bottom. They now sectioned off like every little bit, so it tells you. Well, it always told you this, right? But now there's just like little section markers. That's the first thing I noticed, because I use OBS so much. Apparently, I'm assuming that it is this update. You should be able to move docks to the side, but I don't know how to do that yet, and I'm not sure if that's in this update or not. Let's see, can I? If I were to move both docks out. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's in yet. Oh well, that's fine. Uh-oh. Did I fuck it up? This is why I don't like to really mess with the docks. Docks are kind of glitchy on OBS. Like, I want to use them more, but they don't really work. There you go. Because I was on Twitter, and I was like, oh shit, they're changing how docks, like, actually dock into OBS. I can't get both of them back in. Yeah, this is why I shouldn't have dicked around with this. It's kind of hard. There's like a very fine positioning to make docks go into OBS, and I can't find it anymore. Oh boy, why did I do this? If I close the dock and then I reopen it, nope, still pops out. Shit, why did I do this? I was thinking that they had changed it already, and they probably have. I just don't know how to do it. Alright, well, we're gonna play Pokemon. Hello, Ash, by the way. Welcome. I'm just trying to figure this shit out, because I can't... It's gonna bother the shit out of me. And I hate that they're... Oh, got it. As soon as I said it, I got it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna play Arceus, because the Pokemon DLC comes out on Wednesday evening for me. So I said, you know what, let's just play Arceus early this week, and then we could play it later next week. As if. But anyway. I think, like I said before, because it's only been about 2 days since I last played Arceus, let's just keep it simple. Let's just try to get Nose Pass and Bronzor finished, right? That should be pretty easy. We're pretty close for Bronzor, and Nose Pass should be around here somewhere, right? Probopass? Yeah. Alright, we need way more Nose Passes, but we might as well just get that done and dusted, and then we'll have all of the spawn-based... No, I'm not selling dusted. Anyway, I had a long day, man. I'm not gonna lie. I could have played Engage, but, you know, I said, one, we're gonna play Pokemon later this week, so I want to, you know, get this done, right? And also, you know, I'm just not feeling it. You know, you ever just have a day, you wake up, and you get some news, and it's nothing serious, right? It's not like, you know, anything health-related or whatever. But you ever just wake up and you just see something, and you're just like, oh, fuck. Well, that's the end of my day. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I knew as early as like 9 p.m. today that my day was over. Okay, like that's how, or 9, did I say 9 p.m.? 9 a.m. I knew my day was over. I was like, oh fuck, well, that's the end of that. Yep, pretty much. What is that music? Do you hear that? Sounds like a Newgrounds thing. No, don't worry. It's not your fault. I'm just saying, like, I just knew today, like, some days I come on, I'm having a great time, I'm having a blast, everything's great, and then some days I literally don't even make it to the content creation part of my day, and I'm already like, fuck, I already hate this. Okay. Man, they are not being lenient today. That's how crazy it is. But that's life, and that's people, and, you know, you're supposed to accept that. Take a drink. Water, I mean. Oh. How was your day, Viv? I did start making thumbnails for all the different games that we're going to play in the month of December. So I made thumbnails for one game that's coming up. I need to make thumbnails for all the other games, the fan games. So, like, believe it or not, we might be sitting through right now one of the last Arceus streams of the year. Because I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to have 3 or 4 different games, right? Rogue Galaxy, Ghostbusters, I think, was Devin's game. He asked for so long ago. Uh-oh, who's messaging me? Dude, y'all message me now? I mean, you know what? At least I got people that message me. Shit. I'm not gonna lock my phone. I'll look at it in a minute. Rogue Galaxy, Wasteland, and fuck, what was the other one? Ghostbusters. Yeah, those are gonna be the 3 games. Was it that kind of day where you say F it, take a shower, go back to bed? It may be even worse. It's that day where you don't even get out of bed. You just say fuck it. But you know what? Tomorrow when I'm raiding Final Fantasy and I'm screaming Pandemonium's lines, I'll probably feel a lot better. I think that'll be good. Because, you know, nothing makes me feel better than Pandemonium sometimes. I thought this thing was shaking. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. Not shaking. Dude, none of them are shaking. That's why I'm getting this done now, man. Broke a chair, that's fun. Dude. Hopefully you weren't in it when you broke it. Yeah, that happened to my last chair that I was using in here. I don't know if you remember when I was talking about how I was getting a new chair for like multiple months, and then I finally got this chair. Yeah, same thing. Because that chair was busted. I had trouble getting it out of here. The back was coming off. So I mean, usually I'm the kind of guy that's like, you don't need a bunch of accessories, just buy video games and play. Nah, man, having a chair is really important. Like, you might not need a crazy good headset, right? Unless you're playing like, you know, a really audio intensive game or some shit. You might not need like super crazy like gamer glasses and all that other weird shit. But a chair, you should invest in 100%. That has my vote for life, because ever since I've had this chair, I have just felt so much better. It was to the point like I wasn't even used to sitting up straight. It hurt my back for the first couple of days to even sit in a rigid position, you know, routinely. So I would absolutely say, please, by all means, invest in a chair. You know, it's not even about back health. It's just about not being annoyed. It's nice. It's nice to have some rigidity, you know? I don't know if that was you know, your gaming chair, but you get, you know, if it's a normal chair, same thing, right? Unfortunate. I've broken stuff. It sucks. I broke a glass dish about a couple weeks ago, and we'd had that forever. I felt like shit. And that was in the middle of a bad arc, so I was like, oh my god, we've had this literally since before I was born, and I just broke it. It wasn't like ornate or anything. It was just old. And like I just accidentally knocked a fucking, what is it called? Like a spice shaker out of the cabinet. The unfortunate thing is that it happened to be a glass spice shaker. You know, it happened to be, what was it? It was like something. But it happened to be made of glass. Usually we have plastic ones, and usually they sell plastic ones. If it was plastic, it would have just bounced off no problem, right? And it would have been like, oh shit, okay, good thing that was plastic. Nope, that was the day where it was not plastic, it was glass. So glass hit glass. The shaker didn't break, but the glass Pyrex that it landed on did. And it shattered, man. It fucking broke. Like, it was done. And in my head, I was like, there's like some weird music that plays over here. I don't know what it is. But anyway, that basically the lesson I learned was, if you're gonna open a cabinet, don't have something below it. That's the lesson I learned. It sucks, but like, yeah, don't have something below your cabinet. Because that one day that you do, you know, you mess around or something, right? Like, I could add that thing on the stove. It didn't need to be right below, but I just fucked up. Oh well. So yeah, I was kind of thinking about that. I was like, you know, the one day that you do fuck up, it's gonna be disastrous. Alright, where's the other one? Where is it? Oh my god, dude. Voltorbs are aggressive in this game, man. There's another one. Oh, wait, hold on. Thank you. No, you don't have to fight them. That's the crazy part about all this. You don't have to fight and catch them, but I guess we should be grateful for that, right? Imagine if I had to actually fight and catch them. It wouldn't be the worst thing ever. It would just be so time-consuming. But yeah, hopefully you're doing all right. But hopefully it wasn't like, ah, fuck. Resist? No. I should move Fire Punch to the top of that list. Oops. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I'm sorry. Did the time of day just change? It literally did. Okay. Perfect. Well, I'm up to 2 chairs this month. I'm looking for a gaming chair. The arm fell up. It is still upright on boxes for you. Say something snap in the lazy boy by sitting on it. I mean, listen, if that's the case, you shouldn't feel too bad, right? Because, like, inevitably, you know, things that are sat on are eventually going to break. And it doesn't matter what your weight is. You know, maybe your weight determines the speed. I mean, we had couches that we threw out. And I was like, why are we throwing out couches that are perfectly fine? You know, like, just to spend money. Again, that's my mentality. I would have had those couches damn near 100 years if it was up to me. But whatever. So, yeah. But yeah, you shouldn't, you know, it is what it is, right? Like, at least you used it, right? Plus, I hate this new couch that we have. This new couch that we have sucks. I hate it. Imagine spending all this money for something that's just bad. Again, my complete opinion, but I think that couch is ass, dude. But it's not even in this room, so I mean, you know, take it for what it is. FYI, YouTube changed how chat works. Hate it. What did they change compared to yesterday or the day before? Actually, speaking of which, did you see that Steam game the day before or the day after came out, and it's fucking awful? I knew a lot of people were really hyped for it. It was like the most wishlisted game on Steam or something. And now it comes out, and it's like, oh, okay, it's not that great of a game. Fine. And then the company files for dissolution. And then the whole game is an asset flip. You see, if this wasn't just an indie game that was big on Steam, this would be like probably one of the biggest gaming stories of the year. I mean, like, really, when you really think about it, people put a lot of time, money, and effort and energy into promoting it. And I know a couple of YouTubers have been kind of like saying, like, hey, guys, you know, we're blowing the whistle, like, something's not right here. And a lot of people just kind of, again, this is why, ultimately, the only real judge of anything should be you yourself, right? If you yourself think that something, you know, the taste test doesn't add up or something, that's fine. But, like, I don't know. Weird phone-like bubble system if the text gets long? Oh, my God. Wait, hold on. Where's the last one? All right, it's not jumping. Okay, let's leave. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Does weather respawn Voltorb? Who decided to put 2 fucking waypoints next to each other? That is like anti-game design. That's crazy. That made it past development, actually. Couldn't be me, motherfuckers. I mean, unfortunately, they're trying to make everything mobile-like, you know? I'm not a fan of it either, trust me. I don't like mobile designs, because I'm not a mobile person. I don't like... Everyone is all, like, texting and WhatsApp and all this shit. Bro, I hate that. I much prefer the old-school style. Like, I wasn't even an AIM dude, right? Like, AIM was around when I was a little bit in the younger group for AIM. I didn't really use it, though. My generation, it was Skype, and now it's obviously Discord. But, like, I was never really big on either of those. Like, I like Discord just because it's all in one. And, like, even non-gamers I know use Discord because it's just so good, you know? So because of that, even non-gamers I know use Discord. One of my friends is a PhD student, and she uses Discord from time to time, not often. But, you know, like, if I want to message her, it's probably going to be on Discord, you know? It's just Discord is very good at what it does, and it's very efficient, very lightweight, and even Discord updated their stuff and people don't like it. I'm kind of neutral on the new Discord mobile. I didn't really use a ton of Discord mobile before, so I don't know what it's like if you used it a lot. But anyway, man. Oh wait, we already cleaned it out. We gotta leave. Okay. Whoops. There you go. But them's the brakes. We're gonna finish this thing before we finish anything else. We have to defeat what, another 6? And then we just scare it off with scatterbangs, then we just spam Spark. Wow, this is gonna be incredibly easy. It's gonna be like Voltorb, Nose Pass, Bronzor. That's gonna be one day's worth of work on this game. Maybe today, maybe not. We'll wait and see. Sneasel, I mean, should I do this? We just got one, but I kind of like it. I kind of want to see if I get 2. You know? Is it worth... No, it's not. Unless it's like Eevee or Riolu or maybe one of the starters or something, which I don't even know if you can get those from a mass outbreak. I don't think I've ever seen a starter mass outbreak. Maybe you can, but I can't remember. It's probably not worth it. Let's just get this Bronzor shit done. The Bronzor shit is easy. I think it's the Nose Pass shit that's going to take me a lot longer. Because that's just going to be whatever, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know tomorrow is going to be Final Fantasy, so that'll be kind of cool. Then the Pokemon DLC will happen, and then probably by this weekend, once we wrap up the Pokemon DLC, we'll start streaming the fan-recommended games. My gaming chair is an old PC chair. Let me tell you, my chair is made of 2-inch thick oak boards that will last. Absolutely, yes. Viv is completely right. My desk, solid wood. And not this new age flimsy solid wood like this desk, which is still pretty well made. I mean, this shit is solid fucking wood. I've had this desk since we were 5, or I've had this desk since I was like 4 or 5. It's still here. And it's still just as good basically as the day we got it. Why? Because this shit will never die. I swear, I'm gonna have this desk for the rest of my life. The only concern is that it wasn't designed for a multi-monitor setup. That's like the only like fault of it, is that it doesn't hold multiple monitors very well because it's not wide enough. So like I have to have stuff on either end to balance my 2 other monitors that I have. Because I have 3 monitors when I look at my computer, and then the gaming monitor is off to my left. I could draw a diagram, but you get the point. That's its only fault. Otherwise, this is the best. It was meant to have the computer inside of it, but obviously now the computers I use are way too big to be put inside of it. So, like, I just store stuff in there now. He's completely right about that. When anything is made of thick, solid chunks of wood, it was made to last. And I love this desk. It is so good. This is the best desk I think I ever had. This shit is... And the best computer desk. Not that it's, like, bad or anything, but, you know. Like, the other desk I had that I used to record off of, back when I was recording on my laptop, right before I got my my old computer, I guess. That desk was also solid wood, and that desk was really fucking good. And it was only at the very end that I was like, yeah, it's time to get rid of it. Because it wasn't, like, one of the legs broke a little bit, and I was just like, yeah, it's time to go. But I had that desk since I was in, what, 4th, 5th grade? I had that desk so long, man. It kind of hurts that, you know, just how much my room has changed. But some things in here have not changed, right? And, you know, that's cool. Doesn't have to be anything stupendous, you know? It was a writing desk, actually. The feet are 1 or a 1/4 inch metal bars. The wheels are broken apart. That's why it's on blocks, man. I'm telling you, these things, they just don't break. Like, the wheels will break because they're on an axle, right? But the actual desk itself is not going nowhere. But yeah, you know, I've had some chairs and stuff, man. Wooden chairs. Wood just does not fucking break. If you have this old school style wood shit, man, you could be using that your whole life. Unless you are, like, throwing yourself into it every day. Like, you're pretty much set. Wow, nothing? Okay, anyway. I love that. I'm very much if it's not broke, don't fix it type of dude. I'm very not bougie about that. Like, I prefer to keep older stuff until it breaks apart. And even then, like, I like to sew things up, fix it up, you know, things like that. That's what it's all about for me. Now, I'm not as handy as my grandfather. My grandfather, he was an old school guy. He could fix anything. I mean, well, apparently he wasn't that great at fixing things, but whatever. You get the point. He could fix things. You know, he was a very handy dude. I mean, you kind of had to be. Him and my great uncle, they were very much do-it-yourselfers. There's gonna be like some weird music here in a second. Yeah, that. It's like a random part of the soundtrack. It sounds like an action game. Like, what the fuck? What is this game just made by interns? That like, how did that happen? What does that have to do with Mount Coronet at all? That is so weird. I don't understand. The wheels were the cheapest part, yeah, and it's also the part that's the most dynamic, you know? You have the most, not action. What's the better word I would use, right? You have the most, like, movement in the parts, right? So for that to be the weakest link is really unfortunate, because you need that to be, ironically, the strongest link, you know? You definitely need that to be the most sturdy part, because it's the part that's going to experience the most friction and movement and all kinds of shit. Yeah, that other desk of mine was fine. It's just that one of the legs started to fall off. It was like an upper desk and then a lower desk that you could wheel it out. But, you know, as I got older, I just stopped wheeling it back in, because unless I needed the space, because I just had my laptop on the lower part. It feels so long ago, man. It really does. I've redesigned my room so much over the past several years. The last time was just a couple months ago, actually. I redesigned it. I think I told you about that. And I was just like, all right, this is probably the last time I'm redesigning my room, just because I don't have any more fucking space in my room. The only other thing I could do is I could get rid of this dresser behind me, which is, again, another dresser I've had since I was a kid. Solid wood, obviously, by the way, and that's why I didn't want to get rid of it, because I know it's a fucking good dresser and it's never going to go bad. The only thing I could theoretically do would be to get rid of it and replace it with, like, better shelves or something. But I thought about that, and I was like, A, that's a lot of money, and B, like, why am I going to get rid of it? You know, like, it does what it needs to do. I hold stuff in it. It's not clothes anymore. It's just, like, electronics and some of my, you know, business papers and things. And, like, you know, or you know, like, important documents and stuff. And I just store behind me, and I'm just like, all right, cool. That's exactly where it needs to be. I know where they are, right? Because trust me, I'm a very scatterbrained kind of person if I'm not really paying attention to something. So what I'll do is I just stored it all behind me in one location. I did that once with my all of my college recommendations, or what was it? All of my college acceptance letters, which was a lot, by the way. Not to brag, but I had a lot, and so I put them all in a bag, and then the bag got thrown out because of stupid family bullshit. It was really dumb. And then I got blamed for it, of course. I had all my damn college acceptance letters in one place, so I knew exactly where they were, so I wouldn't be, you know, I put one here, and then a few days later I don't know where it is, and I put another there. No, I made sure that they were all next to my bed, and then someone comes in and just tosses them all out. And I'm like, no, that wasn't a mistake, because I specifically wrote on the side of the bag, on a notepad, or what is it called, on a sticky note, I was like, college acceptance letters. So why would you go into my room and throw out that one bag and not anything else? And people still blame me for it. Man, my family is fucking stupid. That shit pissed me off. Alright, now we just have to scare them with scatterbangs. People are something else, man. This is why, as I say, as I become older, I just become a misanthrope, man. Which is ironic, because then I stream video games, and I talk with people who show up in my stream chat. But y'all are cool. For the most part, streaming has been pretty cool. Buy some of the library shelf. Nah, but I don't have a lot of room, because I have a billboard. What is it called? A push pin board behind me? That's also... Now, that's been breaking for a while. I'm not going to sit here and even lie to you. That broke apart. I had to, like, slap the pieces back together. It didn't require tape, but I just had to, like, slam it back into place. So I just use it to... I have some amiibos and stuff on there. It's not, like, super serious. I just, you know, I just keep it. Who cares? Again, I don't want to spend a ton of money on stupid fucking shelves and shit. I have to buy a $40 shelf anyway, so I could put some games in it. That I'll do probably next, or maybe in January, I don't know. It's not urgent. It's just that as my gaming collection grows, I have to find ways to store shit. Oh, shit. Oh, wow, that was close enough for that thing? Damn. There you go. That is an exceptionally easy category to max out. So all we have to do now is use a Voltorb. Be kind that move and only have one opening. Oh, the kind that move and only have one opening. Yeah, again, I'm just not spending money on, like, furniture. That's really what it comes down to. I'm just not spending money on furniture. I just don't feel like I need to. Only thing I am is for that gaming shelf that I've been eyeing a little bit. I want to buy another one of those, but, you know, it's like 40 bucks. It's not urgent. Like, technically it is a little bit. But see, here's the thing. Like, I store most of my games in game racks. I don't know if you remember, you used to walk into GameStop and they would have power-up... What are they called again? Power-up, like, gaming racks or something? And I bought a bunch. I bought like 12 of those back in the day, thinking like, wow, I'm never going to fill this up, so it's fine. I filled them up. In fact, I filled them up so efficiently, I actually don't really have a lot of room left. I had to get another set of gaming racks that aren't as good. Those power-up gaming racks were seriously the best gaming racks I ever owned. I don't know what the fuck happened after that, but like, no one makes gaming racks. And it's not because, well, people just don't buy physical. Tons of people buy physical. But, like, I just don't want to buy really shitty gaming racks that are going to break. Because the ones I bought I bought an entire, like, wall's worth of ones for other shit. They're not good. They're not big enough to hold most of the, you know, like, older gaming cases. So I just put Switch games in them. And then, but Switch cases are so small that if I don't balance it perfectly between each shelf, it just kind of like slides through. It's really weird. Again, the best thing to do is to get like a fucking bookcase at the end of the day. Not like a bookcase. There's got to be like a type of bookcase that isn't too deep, but is, you know, more tall and more, you know, made for cases. But like I said, I haven't looked because I'm not really looking to upgrade anything because I don't have any room to do it. So there's no point in me doing it. The biggest thing I need to do is to organize and like put together all the different papers and stuff I have, because like I said, I still have some work I did in high school, right? The other day I found some stuff I did for history class, right? Talk about like the, you know, the United States government and things like that. I found all kinds of stuff, and I, you know, Most of it is gone just because I didn't take care of it, and then, like usual, someone comes in your room and just tosses out everything they think you do or don't need, which has gotten me fucked over more than once because I put things down and they just come in and just throw out whatever they think I don't need. It's a whole fucking pet peeve of mine. That shit really bothers me. And I used to make it very well known that I would like you to not touch my stuff, like, especially when I'm not in. But yeah. That was a joke. It is like the deep store in the museum where the shelves move together to save space. Yeah, like I wish I had something in depth like that. I just wish I had the space for it. And sadly I do not. So, but yeah, that used to piss me off. I used to have all these papers and things, right? Of course I didn't organize it very well. But you know, it's nice to be able to have your work and then go back and consult it. Like there's been times in college I went back and I just literally took shit I did at that point, you know, 3-4 years prior and just threw it together, you know? I have, you know, most of my work from pre-sophomore year, I'm sorry, post-freshman year high school, I still have all that work, you know? It's nice, because, you know, why reinvent the wheel? Hell, one of my essays for a college class was literally an essay that I wrote in middle school. I just changed the dates, changed the name, added a few things. You know, you got to tweak it a little bit, add what the professor wanted, remove what, you know, was obviously not meant to be there. Boom, my essay was done. I got an 89. An 89 on work I had already done. I got a higher grade in college on that shit than I did in fucking middle school, or in high school. That's crazy. That shit was fire. I was like, dude, are you serious? I was like, oh, I thought it was like a 68. I was like, ah, fuck it. I didn't put any work into it. And then I reread it. I was like an 89. And my eyes opened up. I was like, what are you talking about? I was so annoyed by that shit, man. Well, not annoyed in a good way, obviously. You know, you have smoke blown up your ass for years about how college is this horrible, depressing fucking workspace. And it's really not, actually. My college experience was very, very chill. I just had a lot of family stuff going on at the same time, which made it impossible to cope with. And then, you know, obviously YouTube was a thing. And, you know, again, I'm not the same dude I was. So, I don't know. I used to be... I don't know, actually. What was I like back in 2017 when I was doing most of this content? I don't even know. Maybe I was a lot happier or sounded a lot happier. Bro, I was miserable. This is the behind-the-scenes segment on a future stream 6 years later. I was fucking miserable, dude. I was being worked to the bone mentally and, you know, educationally. I was just so tired, dude. I was doing high school stuff. Why was I doing high school stuff in college? No. So the paper was about some book or something, right? It was like, write a paper about something and you know, introduce it to someone as if they've never read it before. It was just a test of your writing skills. So I just took my old high school essay and I just retooled it to work for that. That's all I did. I didn't do anything else special. I just said, all right, well, here is an essay I did in high school. I removed my high school teacher's name, anything that would have, you know, suggested it wasn't written yesterday, right? I removed all that. I obviously went through it, changed a couple things, changed a few paragraphs, and then turned it in. See, in high school, I did college stuff. That did happen. My high school was fucking hard, man. Very fucking hard. I've never had easy education, all right? I see some of what these people are doing and some of what these kids are doing, bro. I was way the fuck... No, it wasn't exactly the same. Another high school or another college paper I wrote about Silent Hill 2. I actually did another playthrough of the game off no recording. And the reason why is because I knew I was going to take notes as I played throughout the game. So I'm like, why am I going to record this? You know? I actually had a really good time. A really fun time. Like, that's what I mean. Like, when I... Shit. When I write stuff, I mean, I had a fun time with that. That was pretty cool. Yeah, one work, two uses. Who knows? Maybe someday you'll have to, or I'll have to use it again, use something again as like a sample of my writing. I'll just retool it to, you know, sound like I wrote it recently. I mean, that's really what you're supposed to do. Like, why am I going to reinvent the fucking wheel, dude? I only have so many hours in a day. Like, I might as well use them constructively. You know? I actually did that one time for a class that I took. Or, I'm sorry, for a job I applied to. I literally just took one of my essays and retooled it and used it for the job. Simple. What the fuck? It was... What? It was jumping. What do you... What? Am I... Fuck. It's too late. Am I bugging? That shit was jumping. What? What the fuck? No way. That rock was just jumping, right? Hold on, I'm replaying. Yeah, it was. Dude, the game robbed me. It was jumping and nothing came out. What? Oh my god, this game is super fucked. Wow. Okay, well. Damn. That really sucks, actually. That would have been really nice to get some progress on either Pokemon. This game is fucked up, man. I know I shit on it all the time. This game is fucked up. Imagine that shit. I'm over here like, okay, you know, whatever, nothing came out, fly away. No, nothing came out. Alright, let's save while we're ahead. Okay. It was really fun, actually, like, because my professor that I submitted that Silent Hill paper to, right, like, she's not a gamer, she wasn't a gamer at all, and she actually kind of liked it. She was like, oh, this sounds pretty cool, but, you know, she wasn't gonna go play it afterwards or anything, but she was like, you know, it sounds like something pretty interesting. You know, she didn't say, like, oh, video games are amazing or anything. She was like, yeah, this is a pretty interesting read. I got, like, a pretty good grade on that paper. I forget what I got. And the worst part is that's, like, the one paper I did not save on my backup. So I lost it forever. I don't have the physical version somehow, and I don't have the fucking Word document. If I had either of those, I could recreate it, and I could actually share it. But I don't. I don't know what happened to it. That's what I mean. I had everything all over the place back in the day, and it was bad of me, and I did not take good care of my shit. Or I did not keep on... Like, that's the thing that I would do, right? Because my whole family's mentality is fucked in this, right? They're just like, well, once you've done it, you don't need to keep it. Just throw it away. And I'm like, okay, maybe in the physical papers era, I could understand that keeping a bunch of papers is kind of obnoxious and annoying, right? Fine. But why not in the digital era? You know, like, same thing. Again, it's all fucked up. I'm not getting into it. It's fucking stupid. Just toss it out. Just throw it away. Man, I got some fucking scars, dude. And let me tell you, it's fucking annoying. I was so pissed. I'm like, dude, I left it right next to my bed. Why would I keep garbage right next to my bed? That doesn't make any fucking sense. A bunch of fucking idiots. That shit pissed me the fuck off, man. Yes, I keep garbage bags next to my bed when I sleep. The fuck are you talking about? That isn't even, like, what do you think I am? Some kind of fucking homeless bum? Obviously I kept college acceptance letters next to my bed. Why? Because they're important. Because I knew I did not want to lose them. But it was some petty shit. Again, people were just angry about, you know, where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do. But it's just like, you know, come on, like, let's use a little bit of brain power here, right? You know, these people are old enough to be my parents. Let's use a little bit of that fucking noggin juice for once in our fucking lives before we die. Why the fuck would I keep garbage next to my bed? Doesn't even make any sense. What you're saying is fucking stupid. And a lot of other words I'm not gonna say. Like, come on. This is stupid. So then I had to fucking email the admissions the admissions office of the college I went to. I was like, hey, I seem to have misplaced my acceptance letter, which automatically is a bad thing to say, right? You know, hey, again, college is all sucking dick anyway, right? It's a complete dick sucking competition. Absolutely, it's the fucking worst. Everything about college is a fucking disaster in America, and it's a complete soul-sucking environment, so colleges can just take as much money from you as possible and get as many grants from the government as possible. It's a terrible fucking system run by terrible fucking people. But anyway, I immediately, like, I had to suck dick. I was like, dude, I seem to have misplaced my acceptance entry. Like, fuck, dude. You know how bad that is? The first thing they're trying to take you into the fucking college, and you have to tell them you don't know where you put the acceptance letter. I was like, dude, they're gonna rescind this shit. In my heart, I was like, they're gonna rescind this shit. I was fucking terrified, but I couldn't log in. It had my login info. Damn, I wanted to keep all those college acceptance letters. I was really proud of that shit. I was proud that I got accepted to all but 2 fucking colleges. I applied to like 14, 15, some large amount of colleges. We have the same outbreak twice. I've never seen that before. This has actually never happened to me before. I don't think I've ever seen the same outbreak happen in 2 different areas at the same time. Wow, that's actually pretty crazy. Huh. It took me 110 streams to see this, and I'm not going to pick either of them. Damn, that's pretty crazy. That shit was fucking stupid, bro. I remember being pissed off about that. I'm like, dude, sometimes you just want to call people a lot of fucking gamer words. I think you're some kind of fucking idiot, dude. I got 2 today. War Thunder got ghost shelled twice. Man, that sucked. What is ghost shelled? Is that like a special weapon in it? Let me open the window. I know. It's been quiet, and now when I open the window, the sirens are going to start. It's too hot, man. Ain't no reason for me to sit in a room in 82-degree weather, or in, 50-degree weather, and the room is like 80 degrees. That's dumb. I'm heating up. Ridiculous, man. Oh, shot, no hit, did not miss, no round. Wow. Okay. Well, that actually is what people are complaining about in, is it the day before or the day after? I think it's the day before. I'm pretty sure it is. It's a whole thing on Steam. Honestly, Steam needs to start offering people refunds. They need to take this shit down. Because people that paid money for it and cannot get the refund because they might have played too many hours of it, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy that these dudes over here are using an asset flip and the game doesn't even work correctly. Yeah, you got no reg. That's what it's called. No reg, no register. Yeah, I love that in FPS games. It reminds me of when you play Siege, like there's Peeker's Advantage. Good times. What the fuck? Alright, I'm a little scatterbrained now. Yeah, no, it sucks. I would have kept all of those fucking letters, man. I look back on them fondly. It was like all those years of education and hard work, right? And these weren't some like generic Joe Blow universities I was applying to, man. I was applying to really good shit. I was really proud of myself. I went out, I had a banger SAT, wrote crazy good essays, got really good, letters of recommendation. I put in a ton of fucking work, man. Especially that last year and a half of high school. I mean, always in high school, right? Earlier in high school, it was just easy to get high grades on most of the classes. But I put in a ton of fucking work for that shit, man. I was really proud of myself. And then, unfortunately, the only thing that was like a tangible receipt of it is gone. Sucks. We actually don't need this anymore. I'm actually a little salty. Now we don't even need this shit. Alright, let's, we're only looking for nose pass now. But yeah, dude, I was getting accepted to all kinds of places. I got accepted to fucking... Obviously, you get into fucking City College. If you have a pulse, you could get into City College. Or, when I say City College, I mean City University of New York. So, like, anyone with a pulse could get into CUNY. But I had grants, I had all kinds of shit. I had grants, I could have gone to all kinds of shit. I could have gone to any fucking city college except for like the super honors one. I could have gone to any CUNY of my choice. Not free, but like with a big grant or something. This was a long time ago, obviously, so I kind of forget all the details. But yeah, that's why I wish I still had all that shit, man. I was getting into places in all up and down the Eastern Coast. But I knew I wasn't going to go away for college. I just knew I wasn't. That was just, personally, I knew I was not going to go for multiple reasons. I just did not want to. But man, that shit is crazy, dude. But beyond that, yeah, it sucks. Hello, Ash, welcome. Still playing Avatar, that's good. I mean, I hope so. I hope it's not that short. I was saying to pick it up used. Okay, very nice. I mean, when you really think about it, that was pretty much what? The fall of 2012 into early spring. So this would have been around the time of Resident Evil 6. Oh, fuck, that was a terrible time in my life. I was so stressed. Man, that whole college shit had me just fucking terrible. It was a terrible time. You know, just to be pushed that fucking hard. The day before the SAT, I almost couldn't sleep. I've told that before. I couldn't almost sleep. I was like, dude, my entire life is going to be decided by this one fucking test. And people will tell you that's not the case, but they're wrong. They're fucking idiots. And you could take it more than once, but people are idiots. So don't listen to them because people are fucking stupid. That's the number one thing I always say. Sometimes I'm fucking stupid. But I was so stressed that day, I almost couldn't sleep. I really couldn't. So yeah. It's very unfortunate. So yeah, what was the lesson we learned? Family sucks. People will find a way to excuse murder if they given the opportunity. Just because they like the other person more than you. I mean, I guess you'd be dead in that case. But, yeah, college is a scam. It's a dangerous game. You should really question and ask yourself, what am I trying to get out of it? What's my timeline for getting out of it? And what's the funding looking like for getting out of it? And if you cannot answer those questions with really good, definitive answers, or have a support system that's going to help you, really consider what it is you're trying to do. I'm not saying don't do it, but I am saying make sure you know what you're doing. Because do not get bogged down trying to go through year 8 and 9 of college, okay? Seriously, try to figure out what it is you're going to do and how you're going to do it, all right? That is the most life advice I could give. You know, maybe I should put a disclaimer in my fucking YouTube description of you shouldn't take anything here as financial, spiritual, emotional, relationship, mental, physical, or financial or educational advice. But like seriously, like make sure you know what the fuck you're doing, man, because when you step into that cesspool, you know, there's always going to be someone better than you, and my god, if you go to certain colleges, you will fucking know who's better than you, and you will feel like absolute shit. There were times I walked into some math courses and I'm like, why am I here? And I guess it's a little bit of imposter syndrome. It's also just a little bit of inferiority complex flaring up. It's like, why the hell am I here with these absolute geniuses that are going to revolutionize some company or something somewhere, and I'm over here trying to figure out how to do calculus too, right? Because let me tell you, nothing fucked me more than trying to figure out how to integrate. Deriving is easy. Running derivatives is easy, but I had very little problems with derivatives. I had a very good derivative teacher, or a Calc 1 teacher. But let me tell you something, when I was in there with some of those kids that have been math Olympiads and all this shit, bro, I just didn't even want to show up most days. I'm like, why am I going in here? Just to take up a seat and ask questions and slow them down. But you gotta understand, I was so fucked with education by that point. Like, I was just burnt out. That's what kind of fucked me a little bit. I should have only gone for maybe a year and then taken a break. And just taken one full year just to mentally detox and just let it all out. Just right, like I made it, I did a year, it was easy, just push through, take a break, come back, finish my other 3 years. That's what I should have done, and I didn't do it. And then I had a whole bunch of family stuff too. That's what I mean. Like I genuinely mean, like, college really kind of fucked a lot of stuff for me, at least. That's not a nose pass spawn, I don't think. I'm pretty sure this is not a Good lord. I'm pretty sure this is not a nose pass spawn. I'm like 90% certain it's not. Yeah, it's a Graveler spawn. But yeah, that's what I would say. Find out what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, and set aside a realistic timetable. And I mean, a lot of it is holding yourself accountable, you know? Making sure that, you know, ultimately you are the arbiter of your time and you are the arbiter of what you want to do. So just make sure you know what you're doing and what your goals are and how to achieve it. And you remember, you have to hold yourself to it. That was a really shit time. That's why on Diablo 3 and Kingdom Hearts 1.5, like, I was legit falling asleep doing playthroughs on them because I wasn't so used to the stress of going to school for like 7 hours a day of rigorous classes and then coming home and then trying to record for a few hours after doing homework. I was legitimately fucked up. So I do feel bad. I tried to edit out most of them, like where I would like doze off like halfway through playing. It was nothing on Diablo. I was actually very interested in it. It's just that I was at such a weird shift in my life that I was just falling asleep while recording. And that had never happened to me at that point. So like for the first times it happened, I was like, damn, why am I, you know, what's going on? And then it just hit me. I was like, oh, I'm just working too hard. That shit had me fucked up, man. And eventually I got used to it, but you know, it's like, it was a lot. Like I said, I should have taken a break. Should have taken like a year or two to gap and just, you know, then come back even Steven and then just go from there. Anyway, you're crafting your own gear. You don't buy it. That's pretty good. I mean, like, I guess it kind of makes sense. I don't think the Na'vi are going to be holding a whole bunch of assault rifles for you to use. But like I said, maybe I'll get it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see when and if, you know, probably. I'm thinking that at the end of this year, I'm going to buy a couple of different games, and that's going to be one of them. I'm going to buy that and, like, Liza P, and I think, like, another game or two. But coming up, I want to do, what's it called? What is it called again? I'm sorry, I'm blanking. I want to get that Sonic game. Play the story mode together in co-op. Well, unfortunately, I do not have Live or PlayStation Plus, so I cannot. That's cool, though. It's cool that they have co-op. See, this time it did spawn. It was a glitch. The thing was shaking, and I guess it... Okay, I mean, that would work, too, if it was the Pokemon I needed. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ash. I don't have PlayStation Plus. I don't play online. Let's leave. If I'm playing online, I'm playing on PC, probably. I could never say what I wanted. I mean, trade schools are not bad. If you want to go out and do trade stuff, it's never a bad idea. It's all Quillfish today. That is terrible. But yeah, trade schools are not bad. I think that there's a lot of stigma against going to trade schools versus normal colleges. But I'm going to tell you, the people I met in colleges were some fucking weirdos, bro. Like, I went to a pretty open school. They're fucking weirdos, dude. And I'm a weirdo. But even I was kind of like, all right. The first introductory day that we had at my school was a massive... They were like, oh, we're going to go see a play or something. I was like, oh, shit, this will be pretty cool, right? Like, damn, we live in the high life already. Day one, we already on a field trip, motherfuckers. I was like, yo, this was when I was still happy. I was like, shit, I picked the right fucking place. Day one, it's a fucking STD play. I'm like, dude, this does not apply to me. I don't plan to randomly hook up with people. My school is a ridiculous hookup culture. It's disgusting. It was absolutely fucking vile, and that's how I figured it out. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my god. What a disaster. And that's how I figured it out. I was like, what is... So I had to sit through like an hour of this. I felt like I was on like some Dare shit. I was like, dude, can I just go home? And luckily for me, at the end of the thing, they just let me go home. I just went home. I walked home. I was like, oh my god, I need to contemplate what I even just sat through. It'd come home looking like a 1,000-yard stare. Like, what the fuck did I just sit through? Oh, and that was day one. And then I fucking hate the people I met in college. There's a reason that none of them show up in my content. and I don't talk to any of them. There was only one guy I was cool with my whole time there, and I should have invited him or, you know, talked with him about stuff. We agree on a lot of stuff, and it was cool. It was nice to have the one person I got along with, and you know, he helped me with a lot of work, and I, you know, respect to the guy. He was a pretty chill dude. Like I said, he was emulating Mario Sunshine, and we were like, wow, the water physics just don't work. Good times. And some West Coast trade schools make you more money than 94% of college degrees. I mean, it's something to consider. It depends on what college degree you want to get. You know, I will tell you firsthand, someone I know that got an art history degree regrets it. They wish they had gone in for technical stuff. And, you know, I mean, I can understand that. For me, I went for technical stuff, but I always say I should have gone for chemistry. I should have gone for a chemistry degree. I did not, and I regret that. And ironically, it's the same mistake that my mom made, is that she was really good at chemistry and did not pursue it, and I was really good at chemistry and I did not pursue it. Because I was very good at chemistry, and one of my favorite teachers I've ever had, you know, rest his soul, he's passed, oh, it is jumping. He passed on, he unfortunately a few years after I graduated. You know, he really made me want to really like chemistry. And I will never forget how fun his classes used to be. That was, you know, that and my biology teacher, we used to have some of the most fun classes, right? I used to love doing the homework. He was a chill guy. Things were great. And, you know, unfortunately, he passed on. A lot of teachers I've had are unfortunately, have unfortunately passed on. You know, they were old. You know, at the end of their career, they came back to teach people, you know? And that's the respect that I want to give to them, because that's cool. I had a teacher that retired, and he came out of retirement. Where's my water? He came out of retirement to teach, not physics, engineering. This dude, already an accomplished millionaire, came out of retirement to teach. I learned more from that man in so many ways than anything else. And I am very eternally grateful to these teachers. And obviously, I'm not going to hit them up on Facebook and stuff. That's weird. But, you know, like, I respect that, right? I feel like it's weird to add your teachers on Facebook. I feel like that's a little bit of a boundary I just wouldn't cross personally. Terrible. I feel bad for Diablo, though. That's going to be in the playthrough, and someday someone's going to watch that and be like, wow, are you actually falling asleep? Yeah, there's a lot of context behind it. I was tired, man. You know, you wake up at like 8 or 9, you're in school from like 10 to 4, 10 to 6. Like, that's a lot, and these are intense classes, man. They had me fucked up. That shit was tiring, dude. Just thinking about it makes me tired. I just don't have the patience I used to have. How did Cyrus remove his post? Who's Cyrus? Am I dumb? No, don't tell me. I don't know what you're talking about. I do miss playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey for the first time, though. That was such a really good period of my life. That was a high. I find that the highs of my life are usually precipitated by what games are coming out. And then the lows usually are precipitated by what bad things are happening in my life. Because I've had good games come out during lows, and then I don't think I've really had bad games come out during highs. So, like, playing Three Houses, like, almost every day was a high for me. That was really good. I enjoyed the shit out of that. Three Houses was, like, such an easy content machine for me, and I had a fun fucking time with the game. That is one of my favorite games of all time. Do I need to catch an alpha? I need to evolve it. Actually, wait, what am I doing? Fucking catch this shit. This is gonna be annoying. There you go. Should be good enough. Very nice. Dude. Oh. No, it's not jumping. Dude, nose pass is such a pain in the ass. This is one of the worst. I don't know. I think Cherubi might be worse a little bit because this path is pretty simple. But man, this sucks. Don't know, but he was on stream, then just gone. If you use the at his name, I'm alright. Who knows? Maybe he showed up on the wrong stream by accident. I don't know, Viv, do you want to show up on a stream where a guy rants about his fucking college glory days, which weren't glory days at all? I could get it. But I mean, hey, it was a real thing that happened. I don't know. As long as we're doing anything else right now. So I'm killing time. I literally am just killing time. I mean, it's fine by me. Making good progress as well. That's no biggie. Hey, look, I appreciate all of y'all that stop by my streams, even if it's just for 30 seconds. Things are going really well on the channel. I could not be more grateful. The only thing I'm just really sad about is that I just don't have energy anymore. I feel like I just hit a point of burnout on a lot of my stuff, you know? And there was a time when I was burnt out on fucking YouTube. And I think to myself, I'm like, dude, do I even want to do playthroughs, you know? Like, am I done? I told you, it happened with the... What was it, in 2017? I was like, dude, do I even want to do playthroughs anymore, man? And I had a lot going on, man. After the Wildlands playthrough, that was like the end of like the classic era, right? That was the end of that shit, bro. And it didn't really ever come back until Origins. It was like a whole 6 months. I just did not want to do YouTube. I just did a couple things here or there and just didn't upload. That's why, like, I had a lot of fun with Origins. It was a very enjoyable, very awesome game to play. And I miss playing that and Odyssey. And let's see. You responded to my trade school and no shit, bro. Hey, listen. Don't take it offensively, right? He was endorsing you. You're right, Vip. There you go. Homie came out here was like, fuck college. And you know what? I agree with him. If that was his message, fuck it. Absolutely. We're going to be some revolutionaries in here. There you go. I caught myself. I was going to throw a Pokeball. Dude, all the ones that have Nose Pass down here also have a chance of spawning Bronzor, and it must be a bigger chance. I mean, the other thing you also have to ask yourself is, do you want to be saddled with tens of thousands of dollars in student loans? Like, do you really want to be saddled with that? Like, I know people that have 100,000. Someone I was talking to recently had $50,000 in student loans. Couldn't even barely make the payments on it, right? Couldn't keep the minimum. And it bothered her. It really bothered her. It made her feel like her life was very, very worthless because she was saddled with this debt for life. And I felt really bad for her. I genuinely did. I think that that's like a huge, like, noose around your neck that, you know, people are just, I don't think they realize when they get into it, like, what they're signing up for, you know? I think it's very predatory how colleges have completely shot prices through the fucking roof, right? And then they rely on federal grants and all this other shit. They get federal money for all this. It's completely predatory. It's disgusting. And then they have people sign away, you know, tons of shit, future earnings, future potential, even just emotional, like, health, because they have so much fucking debt, they have no idea what the fuck they're gonna do. And I'm gonna be fair with you, most boomers are just like, whatever, just take it. Which is easy, because if you lived in the boomer era, of course you made money to pay off shit like that. Most people are not making that kind of money. I felt bad. I really do feel bad. It sucks. But you do it because either A, you really want to do the job, or B, because you have no choice, or C, both. And, you know, a lot of people, they're 18 years old. They don't, you know, they don't know what the fuck is going on. And they have these people with a yoke around their fucking neck. And let me tell you, it was really bad. It would bother them. And I felt so bad because you could tell, like, when someone has something that ails them deep down like that, like, it sucks. And that's not the only person I know that's been like that, you know? There's a lot of people like, yeah, I want to travel the world, or I want to go to, like, I think one person I knew wanted to go to Italy, and another person wanted to go somewhere else. I don't remember what other fucking nation it was. And then they were like, but I can't because I have to pay student loans, and I have to pay rent, and I have to pay all kinds of crazy shit. And I just felt so bad for them, because it's like, here, you know, they have things they want to do. One vacation. They just want to go on one fucking vacation for a few weeks, and they can't do it because it would financially ruin them. And I felt bad because they, you know, they just don't have all that money that they spend on loans for their shitty degrees could at least be, you know, go to make their life better, you know, make them feel, because emotional health, bro, when you feel like you're not withering away, that's real shit. When you feel like you are in your element, right, and you're doing things that make you feel like you know, you want to keep on going and things like that, that's real shit. And they stomp all over that nice precious flower and crush it. Me, I don't really like to travel. I think traveling is way too much of a fucking nuisance. I hate traveling, okay? Even just around New York, I hate traveling. But at least I could see what people are saying, you know what I mean? But I don't like traveling around New York, because New York is full of fucking weirdos and crazies, bro. Y'all make GTA look like actually a city I'd want to live in, almost. Besides all the crazy weird stuff. I mean, GTA 4 was way tamer than GTA 5. But yeah. I actually saw a Twitter post where someone was like, wow, this is what GTA 4 looked like? And I was like, well, bro, I mean, in 2008, that was peak. That was considered to be state-of-the-art. It's the Zoomer shit. Zoomers don't understand because all they know is stagnation and shark cards. But I was like, think about that. 4 years before GTA 4, we had San Andreas. San Andreas looks like nothing compared to that, right? San Andreas, you know, frequently I've seen it get compared to like Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 looks very fucking good. Like, let's be fair here. It looks really good. But, you know, it's a linear game, right? They sacrifice, you know, at the time, high fidelity graphics for an open world game. And I mean, obviously, you know, it worked out. I'm not saying San Andreas is bad, but think about that. 4 years after San Andreas, we had GTA 4. Mind blowing. Not even on the same level. The scope, the detail, beautiful. Magnificent game. Much, you know, maybe not as wide. San Andreas is like 2 states and like 3 major cities, right? But, you know, to have it on a big enough scale, that shit was dope. And I just feel like you got to look at every game in perspective, not because of what year it came out, or I'm sorry, not because of how it looks now, but when it came out, right? When this game came out, what was it like? How good was it, right? What was going on in the real world, right? Things like that. What was the, you know, and sometimes if you want to talk sales, right, ask yourself a question. Is a million copies in sales a big number in the year that it came out? Nowadays, selling 1 million copies is not that, you know, it's all right, right? Like some minor games, I think Metroid sold like 2 million copies or something. It was it was like the highest grossing Metroid game, highest selling Metroid game ever. Fire Emblem Three Houses was like the highest selling Fire Emblem game ever. Remember, these franchises are small, but for them to sell 1 million copies is a big deal. That doesn't happen really. So, you know, by today's standards, right, if you sold 1 million Fire Emblem copies in 2001, right, I'm sorry, Sacred Stones, right, what was that, 2003? If you sold 1 million copies of that, Fire Emblem would be right up there with Zelda right now. That would have been such an unprecedented amount of money for Nintendo to make. They would have made nothing but Fire Emblem for the next several years. But, like, that's what I'm saying, is, like, back in the day, games did not sell as much because gaming grew as a hobby. Now you have a bunch of normies come in and buy shit. And, you know, that's good. And then they just buy COD and 2K, and then that's not good. But anyway. College loans be interest-free? Yes, they should. They really should. They also should not let colleges price their shit as high as they do. That's the other thing that they need to not do. Because they price it so high so they can get federal grant money, basically. It's all a grift, bro. As I say to a bunch of people, just remember that every hour of every day, someone is getting played. So just make sure that your goal every morning is for that person to not be you. That's all. Whether it's about video games or life shit or whatever. Someone, and I said this to Ash when we were talking about the people who are like, oh, this is my emotional support animal. This is my emotional support animal. It wasn't her fucking emotional support animal, bro. Someone is always trying to play someone. Your goal at the end of the day is for that not to be you. See, me, I know New Yorkers. This bitch is not having no fucking emotional support animal, bro. She just wanted to get on the goddamn bus. But you see, that's the difference between where I am and the kind of person I am and Ash. Like, I give no fucking benefit of the doubt to randoms in the streets of NY, man. These people are fucking crazy, bro. You could be on fire and they will not piss on you to save you. They would not even dare, bro. They would just be like, oh, that's cool, and probably record it for fucking TikTok, bro. They don't care. You'll find some New Yorkers that are good. I'm not saying that every New Yorker is like this flaming piece of shit. I'm saying don't count on it. And if someone is going to go out of their way to inconvenience an entire bus full of people, they're probably not the hero. Just saying. If you knew that it was an emotional support animal, you would have had the papers with you. Like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of stupid shit is this? They just didn't want to get a cab. They just didn't want to whatever. They just wanted to be somewhere they needed to be. And look, I understand the hustle. I understand that, you know, getting around New York, not cheap. But, like, come on, bro. I'm like, imagine if I was going to something important. Luckily, I was going to something stupid. Imagine if I was going to something important. Like, damn, bro. Someone is always getting played. Your goal is to make sure it's not you. But yeah, Viv, they're never going to do that. It's only going to get worse. So just buckle up. I'm not going to lie. Chatot has a really nice shiny form, but Chatot is a Pokemon I would never use. Chatot is a Pokemon designed around a gimmick. And the gimmick, like Smeargle, which with Sketch, is Chatter, or whatever that move is called. And that was because you could actually like say words into the mic on the DS, and it would kind of say it back, right? Like a real life parrot. But that's such a dumb idea. I don't even know why they bothered. Instead of making an interesting Pokemon like Absol, they just made a generic like throwaway Pokemon. And again, I'm not saying every Pokemon can ultimately be like competitive viable or even in-game viable, but damn, man. Yeah, dude, it's totally in the game. Why the fuck is there like a radio playing shit? That is so weird. And it's only like around this mountain in this area. It's so weird. I have no idea why it's like that. In fact, one of my favorite songs. Actually, this is it, right? Yeah, I think this is it. I think we're done after this. We could actually play the game. One of my favorite songs is Reverse Pimpology by Immortal Technique. Oh, nice. And one of the lines is, this is how pimps get pimped and players get played. True story. Yeah. It doesn't mean you have to be a player, but you know. Wait, hold on. Is there an outbreak? No. Alright, so what are we completing now? Now that I've actually done that mind-numbing shit, what are we actually doing next? My apologies for ranting about shit. Let's go finish off Nose Pass. We just have to spam Iron Defense 24 times. So let's go do that, because we have a Nose Pass in the party right now. Let me make sure it has the move before I get there, so I don't have a repeat. Yes, it does. Okay. We will have to reload once. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Man, I'm really hoping one day we get another shiny red Gyarados. That was fucking fire, bro. I'm looking forward to the day when I could just play this game and just look for shinies the whole time. And there's nothing more to do with regards to, you know, what's it called? Leveling up the shit. Mom works at a college. They were free on ESA. Someone brought in their ESA Python? Yeah, bro. Oh my god. The nightmare of paperwork that must entail is going to be insane, bro. Oh my god. Listen, I'm just saying, at least have the papers, man. God damn. This bitch made me almost 20 minutes late to where I needed to go because of that shit. I'm like, dude, get the fuck off the bus. I was cringing. I'm like, bro, you really gonna argue with this dude for like 10 minutes? And then this dude just turns the bus off and gets the fuck out. I'm like, bro. And that's when they got out. Because now people were starting to like look at him and tell him like, bro, you gotta go. Like, what, you gonna make us all late? You just gonna sit here? This dude was like, I'm not driving this bus with a dog that I don't know if it's trained or not. Because if someone gets bit, they're gonna yell at him. They're gonna be like, why you let it on the bus? So it could bite some old lady. Just like when I walked in that fucking elevator and that dude let his fucking dog bark at me, that slave hunting ass dog. I walked right the fuck back out. I was like, dude, you do you. This dude, come on, bro. Oh, he was protesting. Oh, that's funny. All right, that is a little funny. I won't lie. He's a dick, but he's a funny dick, at least. Imagine the look on their faces, bro. I'm sorry. I knew someone that owned a little, what was it, like a hog-nosed python or something. That's cool and all, but I don't know. I don't like reptiles like that. I like turtles. Turtles are the only pet I can tolerate. Anything with fur and jumping around and shit, I'm good, bro. It ain't about that for me. I'm alright. I'm not like one of these, like, modern-day New Yorkers where, like, your pet is something. I don't know, bro. It's not for me. That's not the life I want to live, bro. I've had that one turtle since I was fucking 8 or 9. I forget exactly when. I've had that turtle for as long as I can remember, bro. Okay, not literally, right? I remember before that, but I've had that turtle for 20 years now. 20 fucking years I've had that turtle, and he's not near death. These things live to like 40. For all I know, he's at his midlife crisis, and I'm at my quarter life crisis. I already passed my quarter life crisis. Real shit. But you know what? I'm grateful to that piece of shit, even though he bites. You have to grab him from behind. I mean, most turtles bite if you were to prod them enough, but he bites actively. He doesn't, like, go out of his way to turn and bite you, but he will bite. He will try to bite you, yeah. I've had that piece of shit since I was 8 years old, man. We didn't even have a real tank for him at the time. That was actually something I had to petition for. I was like, we gotta get him a tank. We gotta get him, you know, because he's not like a sea turtle, right? Like, I think ironically, I had to tell my parents this distinction, right? Not every turtle is in the ocean 24/7. A lot of turtles need to get on land. So we had to get him a thing so he could bask. And he loves it. I mean, obviously. When he first got it, oh, he was on that shit all the time. He loved it. Oh, it was so... That was actually the happiest I think you could see on a turtle's face. That was dope. Man, I think about that sometimes, dude. Our guy brought a 4-foot chameleon. Oh, my God. We live in a circus, bro. The question is, who is the better circus act? I don't know. I think it's gotta go to the guy with the snake. Just because that triggers an innate fear in everyone's head. I'm good, bro. I've seen enough games with snakes, enough movies with snakes, right? I think Anaconda was out when I was a kid, right? Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen enough snakes and enough shit with them. I'm good, bro. No, thank you. There you go. Hey, it was easy. Yay. Woo. Shocker. Once you get past this absolutely obnoxious fucking method, Nose Pass is an incredibly easy Pokemon to max out. This game is fucking stupid, dude. I'm so angry about this. It's so fucking dumb. There's no reason for it to be as obnoxious as it is about this. 12/11/23. Let's scroll down here. Copy. Pasta. Wait, hold on. Where's it? Did I make a new row? Oh, no, here we go. Here's a new row. How many Pokemon? 1 so far. 59.09%. Very nice. I also started to put the percentage into the bar at the top, by the way. So if anyone's curious, they could just look at that. All right, we have to do Voltorb. We have to Spark. I think we're done with Voltorb after that, right? And then what's the other one? We have to do Bronzor. We have to use Confusion. So we need to find like Poison or Fighting types. Oh, fuck her fighting types. Dude, there's like no fighting types on the map. There's just like, oh no, we could just go over here. Yeah, we could do both in here. Yeah. We could surf around and look for stuff. Yep, there you go. Alright, 46. Vespa Queen. Oh, shit. There should be an alpha I mean, fuck it. We'll just take you. Alright, so Miss Magius, we have to use something else. I forget what we even need to do for Vespa. I'm just going to leave behind Goodra. We don't need to keep Goodra like that. That's fine. Okay. I can't believe we finished that. I actually talked long enough that we're done with that. Wow. I know that that's like what I do when I make playthroughs, but holy shit, I genuinely forgot what I was even doing. Like, damn, bro. I'm tired now. I talked so long, I'm tired. Damn. We don't need self-destruct. That's the thing, like, Voltorb doesn't learn a lot of good moves. That's why I never use it. It really doesn't. I mean, like, this YouTuber, Serpa Design. Serpa Design. Alright, let's take a look. It's at Vif's suggestion. Let's go to my YouTube, since that's just the thing I have. Serpa Design. Tanner, an artist, designer, nature lover. You know what? Sure. Saved. Or subscribe. There you go. You know, I will take your word for it. I will just add them to the subscription list. Oh, shit. Yo, some people got really good... I see why you like them. Yeah, this is pretty dope. Actually, yeah, I actually do like them. Yeah, maybe I'll watch a little bit later. I'll add them on my other thing, and then I'll watch it. But I'm not gonna watch it right now, obviously. You know what? Shout out to Vif, man. Dude, Vif comes in and Vif comes in and Vif contributes, man. I respect that. Shout out to Vif. Vif been here for forever at this point, and I love it. And that's exactly why we're giving back to the fans. The fans want games, and the fans will get games. And they will get it. And I will completely axe all my other plans for the year, because, to be fair, I've taken so many days off, it's totally fair that I do that. So the fans wanted games, the fans are going to get games. You wanted Rogue Galaxy, you wanted, not Attack, whoops. You wanted Rogue Galaxy, you wanted, Ghostbusters, you wanted, what was the game again? Wasteland? Well, you're going to get it. All I'm saying is be careful what you wish for. Made a botanical refuge habitat for my tiny turtle. That's not, you know, again, I just like turtles better than other pets. They don't roam all over the place. You know how it is. After a point, you just gotta look at it and be like, look, I don't want a cat jumping all over my shit, right? Like, I just feel like if you have certain stuff in your house, you just can't have certain pets, right? Like, am I gonna have a cat that's, like, jumping all over everything like an asshole? Like, no, I'm gonna fucking kill the cat if it knocks something over. So, it's just better that I don't have a cat. No, it's great. You don't understand. The cat, it doesn't actually mean, I don't care, motherfucker. If he knocks over my Legos, I'm going to skin him. Like there's not like 5 ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm going to kill him. I don't care how chill cats are, bro. They fuck with my shit, I'm gonna be mad. I don't want a hat, or you know, hair everywhere, right? Like, I don't want the cat to, like, get in some wire. I just don't find it cute. I don't get that cute appeal that people get out of cats, man. To me, like, cute appeal does not really work on me sometimes. It just makes me annoyed. Spark. Alright. Yeah, cute appeal just does nothing for me. What is that? Quillfish. What is... Oh, shit. Hi. Oh, we have to do so many Pokemon out here. It's going to be so not fun. We're actually have to sail the 7 seas for like a whole stream. But you see, now we're getting to the interesting part of completing this challenge. Because now we have to like sail the 7 seas. We gotta do a whole bunch of stuff out here with Pokemon in the water. We gotta do, and I say a whole bunch. It's not like a ton, you know what I mean? Like we're just gonna have to fight a bunch, etc., etc. You get what I'm saying, which will be perfect because so next year, all right. Here's what I'm doing next year, right? Once we finish all the games that people nominated for me to play for, you know, for the channel and stuff. Next year, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring back Fallout. We're gonna bring back Skyrim. I'm trying to think, what else are we gonna bring back? Probably gonna play Wind Waker. Like I said, I've been thinking about playing Wind Waker, so that'll probably be a game. I'm gonna make thumbnails. I have to make thumbnails for all of this. I actually will redo the thumbnail template that I use because, believe it or not, it's actually glitched. I'm not sure why. What it does is I used to have different numbering charts, and so what it does is it acts like I never unloaded those numbering charts. So it'll create 50 slides, right? It'll be like 1 to 50 is 1 to 50, and then it'll take 100 and it'll say, okay, well 51 to 150 is going to be, you know, 1 to 100 again. It's all glitched. I need to redo how I make thumbnails. So if you're wondering what's going to happen with that, I will be redoing the thumbnails for after I'm done with these playthroughs that I'm making thumbnails for. Going forward in 2024, we'll have different thumbnails. You're not going to notice much of a difference. I'm just going to be honest with you. This is more on my end, so that way when I say make 500 thumbnails, it'll only make 500 thumbnails. It won't make 650. Because that's what I'm doing from now on. I'm making 500 thumbnails. I'm done. It doesn't take that long. I'm making 500 thumbnails, all right? I'm done messing around with all this nonsense where it's like, well, I think I only need, maybe I don't need to make 500, okay? Maybe that's a little bit too much, right? Maybe I only need to make like 20, or not 20, excuse me, 200, maybe 300 tops, right? Because like how many streams of like, say, Endwalker, okay, how many streams of Dawn Trail am I really gonna make, right? 100, maybe 200 tops, right? Like how many streams of Dawn Trail am I gonna possibly make? Probably not a lot, right? Like I'm just willing to go on a limb here and say probably not like a ton. And so because of that, I don't need to, you know, 100's easy to break, especially since we're approaching, you know, I'll probably get like 150 streams of Endwalker, right? 200, okay, that's if I really go hardcore, right? 300, yeah, I think 300's actually way better. It'll be a little faster too. It's not like I'm a one-game YouTuber. That was one of those YouTubers you watch some stuff and then think of 2 years later and they pop in. Yeah, I actually like that. See, that's what an algorithm should be. It's like, hey, you know, remember when you used to like this? It gets you a little nostalgic, you know? It's like, damn, I haven't thought about them in, you know, 20 years or, you know, I guess 5 years or something. I get that too. I like it. Oh shit, an Empoleon spawned? Oh, it's gonna be high level. Yeah, fuck. Okay, let's see if I can get away with this. Alright, what is it gonna do? Aerial Ace? I resist this. I double resist? Dude! It fucking crits. Like, come on, bro. Even Pokemon, right? Like, think about how long it took me to get 110 Arceus streams. This game has been out for just under 2 years, so something like maybe 550 days. And I have 110 streams of this shit. I don't play games like that, man. I'm just not a YouTuber or a content creator that does one game. The irony of me saying that while playing this game, though, is pretty ridiculous. You get the point. I actually have YouTube videos. I need to set them to upload tonight. I totally forgot to upload today. My apologies. I swear I'm not as absent-minded as I sometimes seem. Like, I legit had a video for today and I forgot to upload it because I'm just tired. I'm actually going to go record after this. So, like, what time is it? Like 10:18? Oh my god. Yo, it's like early as shit in the night. Damn, this is awesome. Alright. What do we have to, how many do we have to do? 20? Is it only 20? Oh my god, it's 40. Fuck these people, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, well we have to reload after this anyway. You know, it's weird that you could throw on the back of Basculegion, but not on the back of Wordeer. That feels like something... Oh my god, anyway. I don't know. What happened to it? It never resurfaced. I actually murdered it. Alright, we'll bring the... What is it? Let's heal while I'm at it. Do I need to? Yeah, fuck it. I'm not waiting to get hit and die. We'll just heal. There you go. That should be good enough. Everything we're going to fight, I'll probably KO in one shot anyway, since I'm a higher level to begin with. While we're here, I'm also going to go grab that mud. The mud will be good to get. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of YouTubers, like a few years ago. I was just watching a lot of shit. It's actually pretty nice. I forgot what it was like to watch stuff on YouTube. It's not like playthrough related stuff, but you know, just other things in general. It was actually nice. You know, it's nice to watch like other people's content. It's relaxing. I also get to be lazy. You know, that's pretty sweet. It's dope. I love it. That's one thing I do miss is like watching playthroughs of games, because most games I will either play or have played and I don't want to sit through it again, or like I obviously, like if I'm going to play it myself, I'm not going to watch someone else play it because I don't want to be spoiled, or just in general I just don't have the time to do it, you know, like to commit to watching. Like, I'm very grateful to the people I used to watch, but they inspired me to make content. I just went my separate ways, you know, and I don't have, it's not like I hate them or anything. I still very much look fondly on those days from when I was in, what, 9th grade, 10th grade? No, I'm sorry, 8th grade and a little bit of 9th grade. I miss those days sometimes. Shit, things were just simpler and better back then. But, you know, then all the stuff I've done since then wouldn't exist, right? I mean, wait a minute. That might be a worthy trade-off. Hold on. Let him cook. Wait a minute. If I could Thanos my YouTube channel and all the people I've met till now, go back and be happy, maybe I should. Like, yes, it'll be one of those very awful decisions. You have to undo everything that you've done to regain something. But I'm just saying, let them cook. That might not be a bad idea. Oh man, that's funny. I'm gonna Sands of Time this shit, bro. I'm gonna perform the Grand Unwind. Oh, that's such a good game. It's so difficult, though. That game is so obnoxiously difficult. When I really feel like it wasn't meant to be so hard. I really feel like Sands of Time was not meant to be as difficult as it ended up being. That's why I was hoping the remake would be out, but Ubisoft is really just terrible right now, bro. X-Defiant, indefinitely delayed, fucking Sands of Time getting pushed back year after year. Beyond Good... What did it cost you? That's... Oh my god. And then instead of it being everything, there's the Ash has never played Mass Effect, but for those of you who play Mass Effect, you already know the Mass Effect wheel. Yeah, that's what I have in my head right now. Everything, nothing, and then like a third option. I don't know what it would be. And then maybe we have like a Paragon and a Renegade choice. Damn, that would be really good artwork. I should totally Photoshop together. Oh my god. What did it cost me? Nothing. I regained my happiness. I have another chance. I mean, am I doomed to repeat the same things again? That's the real question. Would I be doomed to repeat the same mistakes and the same things that led me to this path? Or would I be, is it like re-rolling the dice a little bit? You know, maybe history plays out completely differently, right? Like we reset the universal lottery. There it is. I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. I know this is us shitposting a little bit. But like, what would it... Would I be doomed to do the same thing again? I don't know. But your friends you made along the way, you wouldn't have them then again. What did it cost me? I don't know. Would I be better off? That's the thing. Do I want to re-roll the universe? I don't know. It depends when we re-roll it, right? Because technically... all the friends I have around me right now, I would make, depending on when we re-roll the universal lottery. I'm under attack. I don't know from where. It depends. The answer is simple, Ash. I can't give a yes or no. I can't do it. Oh, shit. I got him. I can see it in chat. I'm sorry, Ash. It cost me everything. Everything and nothing at all. And when I mean, no, I would still be streaming. That's what I'm saying. I would still, depending on when we re-rolled, like, in order for me to not be streaming right now, right, certain criteria would have to have occurred. One, oh my god. One, I would never have had to really get into gaming. I would have had to exit gaming when I was in like 5th or 6th grade, which already was not going to happen. Two, I would have had to not really enjoy YouTube Let's Plays, because when YouTube first came out, I was like, what the fuck is this website? I don't care about any of this, right? But I would have had to not like YouTube Let's Plays and YouTube playthroughs, which automatically would have happened regardless, because YouTube is a hub for gaming content regardless of what you watch. I would have streamed, Ash. You would have been fine. You would have been fine. I would 100% snap. I don't know what you're talking about. But like, seriously, like, so many things would have to occur and change. Like, you'd have to basically go back to when I was 10 and somehow convince me to not play video games. Which oh shit. What do I need for Mantike, by the way? Where the fuck is it? Oh shit. Defeated, number of small specimens you, it's the worst. Okay, anyway. And he disappears. Get back out here, pussy. You gonna roar at me? No, even Alpha Mantike is so chill, it doesn't even roar at you. That's really funny, actually. But that's what I'm saying. Like, am I aware of the decisions I've made? Like, do I just get to go back in time to when I was 10 with an extra 18, 20 years of knowledge? Because if so, then I mean, like, I know exactly what to perfect and where. So I don't know. It's entirely possible. But again, this was meant to be a meme. Don't take it too seriously. It was a fun thought experiment. But yeah, no, I would have been drawn to shit anyway, because I've been playing video games as long as I can remember. Now that's a thing that I've actually been doing as long as I can remember. Where'd they go? Dude, where are all these? This is why I hate coming out here. The glare on the water is so strong, it's impossible to see Pokemon. Like... And now it's gone, see? It's actually just impossible to see these fucking things. And I do not want to fight Quillfish. Oh yeah, here's an Alpha Mantine. I don't think these things roar at you. Oh my god, whatever. Too late now, I'm depressed. Damn, I didn't mean to depress you. I was making a shit post. Oh well, my bad. I want to be who I am now. Yeah, I mean, like, loss makes people into what they are too, just as much as a victory. That is an unfortunate duality of life. You have to lose things to realize the value of what you had and what you still have, and ideally what you will have. That is a part of life. Yeah, I'm not a life coach. I can just tell you from experience. Yeah, you need to read. No, I get it. Yeah, I know. I was reading it. I didn't read it out loud, but yeah, I like. For me, again, if I didn't watch a bunch of random nerds play like Hitman and shit and Resident Evil 4, I don't think I would be the dude I am today. Not because I wouldn't have played the games myself, but because like them playing shit on YouTube genuinely like completely redirected an entire portion of my life. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, but I genuinely like that so much, and that's why, you know, a decade later I still am doing this. You know, because again, when I get to meet and chat with people who like the games I like, shit, it's fun, man. There's nothing in the world that can replace that. That is a truly unique feeling. And I didn't have to sit around, because, like, what's the alternative to this? I sit around on fucking Reddit? Dude, that actually that's a snap right there. That is absolutely, do not let me sit around on Reddit all fucking day. Reddit is a trash hole. It's not even living. I'm not even convinced Redditors have achieved sentience. So yeah, I'm glad that that's not the case. But yeah, it is, oh shit, she's here? Holy fuck. It unloaded the item. Do you see that? That's so stupid. Yeah, I don't know. It would cost me a lot. It depends, but most of my life was kind of on rails to begin with. I would say up until college. Like, not gonna get into too much personal shit, but like, I went to the same school for almost like 10 years, I want to say. So that was already locked in. Around the same time I went to that school, a couple months prior to that, I was already playing video games. I already was playing Spyro the Dragon. So like, the amount of distance you'd have to go back would be absolutely insane. I would be here. Now, would I be the same person and with the same viewpoints on shit? That's the question, but I'd be streaming. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah, what stock to buy? Viv is completely right. Oh my god. It would be insider trading that they could actually never prove. Viv is a genius. Yo, Viv is a genius, man. Well, here's the thing. I see, knowing who you are and knowing your like your YouTube and your Discord, I could just theoretically just message you. Oh, dude, that would be such a cool premise for a game. Actually, damn. That would be such a cool premise for a video game. Like, you play through like several segments, and like, because you know advanced knowledge, you go back and you can like early. Oh dude, I see what I think is gonna happen one day is we're gonna get like AI like created games, and what's gonna happen is that the AI is going to preemptively like, oh no, shit, don't do that. The AI is going to be able to like compensate for things and fill certain things out, you know what I mean? So like, you'll be able to have that like moment where like you could talk to it like after this, and you could talk to the game after that, right? And it'll know what's going on. It'll be like, all right, you want to talk to this person, then I got you, and you could do it. I think that would be like a really cool premise for a game, because the more you learn about the game, the more the game is going to like reward you for doing certain things early. It's like Chrono Trigger, but open-ended, you know? Because Chrono Trigger only has certain things you can or cannot do differently. I actually kind of like that. It's actually one of the major things I like about Chrono Trigger is that you can end the game early. Now, the boss is whatever, right? Like, I'm not like a huge fan of these silly endings, but you know, it's cool that like if you know how to do it, because that you can technically access Lavos at any time period or at any time in the game, you could just finish Chrono Trigger at any point, and that's actually really cool. I like that a lot. That's why like I know a lot of like RPGs like always have like in the sequel it's like time travel and stuff. So like 13-2, Tales of Exilia 2, right? Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, right? But I do think that that's like a really interesting idea that's never really utilized in a lot of games. Is like, well, with your advanced knowledge, you're already doing things for people, right? A couple of games do that. I'm trying to think, what's a game where you go back in time and give someone what they need before they know they need it, right? Like maybe they like die or something, and then you go back in time and you help them out. American Nightmare kind of does it, but it's linear. Like there's nothing for you to change. I found about Let's Plays. This is hard. It was from Red vs. Blue. It got me into Machinima. Then I saw Spore Out, and that led me to Let's Plays and Fallout. For me, it was just Googling games I didn't know about, or I had heard about. Oh my god, Second Sight, dude. Yeah, the Time Splitters devs. That's crazy. That's what I mean. It's the craziest shit. It puts you down the YouTube wormhole. I love that. What did it cost you? Everything. Honestly, I think the one thing that might have changed it a little bit was maybe if I didn't get that Dazzle that one day on Halloween. Halloween 2009, I went to my local Best Buy and I bought a Dazzle. They had it right there on the shelf. I think I checked with the store earlier to see if they had it. And I just had the money. I was like, fuck it, let's pull the trigger, let's do it. And that was how I got my Dazzle, which was, obviously was not a very great tool for recording. But, you know, I had to make do of what I had. Oh, no. Oh, no. I live in New York. It cost me everything. It cost me everything. No! Help! Indigo Prophecy isn't really time travel, I don't think. Is it? I haven't played Indigo... Jesus. Oh, they're right there, man. And see, it doesn't bother me. It just bothers me that it's on the recording, damn it. Oh, well. Is Indigo Prophecy? No, not Indigo. Fuck. What game is it? There is a very specific game that does exactly what I'm saying, and I can't remember what it is. Like, you have to go back in time and give someone an item before... Like, what game is it? And I'm not going to remember this shit, and it's going to bother me, and then what's going to happen is that, like... I'm going to remember it after the stream, and I'm going to be annoyed that I didn't think of it sooner. Oh! Bros, how did I not think of it? It's fucking Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is a game that does that. Because Lightning Returns, you can't loop back around to the beginning of the timeline unless you're at the end of the game. Then they let you do basically New Game Plus if you don't beat the game, which I didn't know. I had to look it up later. I was like, what happens if you can't beat the game? Yeah, dude, it's Majora's Mask. The Majora's Mask literally lets you do this, right? Like... Characters will go off and do stuff. I don't know if they die, but they go off and do stuff. And if you're not there to intercept them, you have to restart the day. And that's what I mean. I think Majora's Mask is one of the most creative games that they put in the Zelda series, for sure. It's got really good themes. It's got a lot of cool stuff about it. I'm just sad that like Zelda has not been like that or Twilight Princess. Unfortunately. There's another game that does it, but that's just the one that I could think of off the top of my head. Actually, Ash, I don't know if you've ever seen my Tales of Exilia 2 playthrough, but there is literally a part of the game. It's the most ridiculous plot twist in the game, so I'm not going to spoil it here. There's a part of the playthrough, or in the game, where you actually, like, your character has to make this really tough, difficult decision regarding another party member, and then they're just gone. And I remember that feeling of loss was so real, even though I knew that that character was not, like, vitally important, I felt really bad. I like Tales of Exilia 2. I liked it way better than 13-2 for doing almost the same thing, although in a less open and a less open-ended method. I like Tales of Exilia 2. I think that that's a really well done game. It's a really well done sequel, even though like a lot of times when you have these role-playing games that have sequels, right, like they're very weird about it, you know, because they're trying to follow up on effectively greatness, and it's very difficult to do that. But Tales of Exilia 2 I did enjoy. I did not get the collector's edition for it though, which makes me a little annoyed that I didn't get it. I got the one for Tales of Exilia, but I did not get Tales of Exilia 2. And if you remember, that was like a big playthrough for my channel, because I was like, dude, I love Tales games and stuff and blah, blah, blah. I played so many Tales games for the channel, guys. And then back then, we were doing like 2 Tales games a year, right? Because 2013, I did Graces. I did Graces F. And then after Graces F was Exilia 1. And then the following year, which was 2014, I did Tales of Symphonia. Whoops. I did Tales of Symphonia, and then I did Exilia 2. And then the year after that was Tales of Zestiria. And then the 2 years after that was Berseria, but I didn't finish Berseria until 4 years after that. That's on me. But I had a fun fucking time playing Berseria, so it's not a big deal. I enjoyed it. Time travel games, Titanfall 2 was #1. Yeah, but it's only for 1 level. Which, in fairness, that was a really cool level that they did it for. But it was only for 1 level, you know? It's not like it was like a major focus of the game. Oh, we have to evolve it? There we go. It was only for 1 level, though. Do we do that? You don't really do that in Time Splitters. Because, yeah, you don't do it in Time Splitters, though. Yeah. What did it cost you? Everything. Man, Marvel references, huh? Flash cannon, extra sensory. Alright. And we're done with Voltorb, right? What do we need out of Electrode? Is it something I'm doing now? I'm just gonna be honest with you, probably not. Probably not using Electrode right away. Let's mop up some of the other lower level Pokemon, and then we can cycle back around to Electrode. I mean, listen, things are good as they are now, right? Like, I don't regret, especially how the YouTube channel's going. And I say this a lot. You know, I say, like, if I had not done things the way I did it, I mean, maybe I wouldn't have enjoyed YouTube as much, right? Like, the reason why I like doing this is because I get to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I'm not trend chasing, right? Life is, oh, God. Actually, yeah. Actually, that is another good example, even though it's kind of a linear game. I mean, like, I want a real-on, like, Majora's Mask style game, but, like, I don't want to say but mature, because that sounds really, like, pretentious. But, like, I want it to have things like you get a character's number, right? And you have to remember the number, right? Oh, that's such a good premise for a game. Damn. That would be, like, a really good, like, I don't want to say horror game, but, like, a thriller, you know? You know, like how in Alan Wake, he's finding pages to a book that he never remembers writing, right? And like, that's like the whole plot of the game is he's finding pages of things that have happened, have yet to happen, or are about to happen. Man, that would be like the coolest thing. Like you have a notebook that's telling you, you know, you write stuff in it, and then you go all the way back to the beginning of the game, and your character has no fucking clue what's going on. They just wake up and they just have a book full of all this stuff that they may or may not remember playing. May or may not have remember writing. That would be really interesting, because you as a player obviously would know that you've done this in a previous loop, but your character doesn't. I think that would be really interesting, like as a video game. Valkyrie profile, what is that on? Also, what am I going to do next? Because we finished Voltorb and we finished Bronzor. Roserade is on here. We could probably hit up Roserade a whole bunch. Combee, Electabuzz, Pachirisu, Vespiquen. All right, what do we have for? What did I just say? Roserade. This isn't that great. We could just catch it and then... Okay. Let's just defeat it twice, right? I'm done doing farming for today. Needless to say. There you go. And we got good progress on Mantike, which Mantike is also easy. Let me put Mantike on the list. We just have to defeat a couple, and then I'll slide a couple Pokemon over. Mantike. Valkyrie Profile is yeah, it's a Square Enix game, but what? Oh, PlayStation 2? Oh, didn't they re-release it? Oh shit. I'm never gonna find that game, and if I do, I'm gonna have to pay out the ass. I mean, I would play it. I gotta do Rogue Galaxy. I got way too much stuff for now. That's for sure. Oh, they did re-release it? Oh, okay, never mind. Wait, it's on the Switch, right? Yeah, didn't they re-release it on the Switch? Wasn't that something on a Direct at some point? Let me look this up. Maybe we'll do this Outbreak. We already have our 3 for the day. Valkyrie Profile. It is... Oh, shit. It's... on the PlayStation. What the fuck? Valkyrie Profile... What the fuck? What is going on in this? What? Oh shit, it is on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. It has turn-based combat? What? What the fuck? Hold on. Lenneth. Oh, I guess Lenneth is the enhanced version. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, damn. I'll buy it. Shit. Sure. We'll do something with that. We'll throw that in with like Rogue Galaxy or something. All right, what am I doing again? Let me finish this stream first. What am I doing? Roserade. Just try to get some of this shit done and dusted. And then the next thing to do will be to whatever. But Rogue Galaxy first. Man, I am never gonna finish anything, bro. I'm cursed. I throw a good game title. Oh, she puffs out her collar. Okay, never mind. I'm never playing it now. She tried to style on me. I can't accept that. I reject this. What am I doing for Vespa Queen? Air Slash, Bug Buzz, Agile Style. Okay. Do I have the... Reject a good Square Enix game? Listen, I already promo Square Enix and Ubisoft way more than I should, okay? The amount of chops and free fucking promo that I give to Ubisoft, Square Enix, and Nintendo is already insane, alright? They don't owe me anything. I just pay for their games and I play the ones I think that are good. And then I actually try to, you know, say like, hey, they do a good job with them. A lot of these games a lot of people shit on are actually pretty decent. Oh, you're out here? Yeah, I'll fight. I need the money. How the mighty have fallen, yes. Spray and Pray 1000 fell off. Asshole. What a guy he is, huh? What a piece of shit. All he did was stream Arceus all day anyway. Arceus and Final Fantasy. Dude, let me finish that Pixel remaster. I've already tentatively moved 5 and 6 to next year anyway. Let me finish the Pixel remaster first. But I will buy it. Oh wow, that's right. She only has one Pokemon. I'm gonna finish the Pixel remaster. I mean, I don't know much about 5 off the top of my head, but I know Final Fantasy 6 is like a lot of missable content. Like there's certain lines of there's an entire like segment of the game, the end of the So okay, here's my biggest complaint about Final Fantasy 6, which is one of its biggest pluses, is that when you play that game, the end of the game technically only has 3 characters that are mandatory. Now, they don't expect you to beat the game with 3 characters, but it is something. I was in the middle of text. Remember the sound glitch was because the cave was in the middle of text when you were there last. I forgot to, yeah, it's still there. I don't know what it is. It's like some weird, like, it doesn't even sound like it's part of the music, but somehow it is. I don't understand. Oh, that's literally the worst thing that could have come out. But yeah, I promote so many fucking games for these guys, man. Yeah, a lot of them are good. Like, I played Watch Dogs 1. I genuinely liked that game. I don't think Watch Dogs 1 is as bad as people made it out to be. The graphics was a lie, obviously. They totally showed a souped-up version of the game that was not at all what people could expect to get. It was a completely unnecessary lie as well. But everything else, like, the game was pretty solid. I didn't really hate it like that. Oh my god, dude! Are you fucking kidding me? This game sucks, dude. My RNG is ass. There's a 25% chance to get fucking Vespa Queen, and I drew it twice. And that's literally it. What a waste, man. That shit pisses me off, dude. Once, okay, sure. Twice? No, there's a cave, but it's an instance. It teleports. The reason why that cave is there is because it's supposed to teleport you to the Temple of Sinnoh. I know, Viv, at this point, it's been so long since we played... Wait, hold on a minute. Viv, you came here because of the Dead Space 3 co-op? How long ago was that when you watched it? When did you watch that? I feel like Viv has told me this, and I just don't... I missed... Fuck. Oh, but this thing doesn't miss. Oh my god. Wow, a battle to the death, dude. Wow. What the fuck, man? This game is fucking wild. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Well, I guess we fight some low-level shit. Yeah, so next time we could do Vespa Queen, Mantike... Vespa Queen, Mantike, and maybe like one other Pokemon. I would like to finish Pachirisu and Combee, but they're fucking annoying, man. Like, ugh. It's so frustrating. 9 more... Okay, 9 more Combees is not that bad. We need Pachirisu, though. Where is it? I mean, it's actually not bad, to be honest with you. Yes, because you were loading faster than SSOH PK. Oh, I remember that name, yeah. And it was co-op? Damn. Dude, I keep telling fucking Surgster and other people, like, that was really, like, almost the pinnacle. 2013 and 2015 were so good for the fucking channel, it's insane. That was, like, peak performance. Crazy good co-op, playthroughs I knew a lot about. Man, we were living it large. That was crazy shit. You know what? I guess the Dead Space 3 playthrough has to be goated by definition then. Because so many people I know watched the Dead Space 3 playthrough and like talked about it or messaged me after it or did something about it. That was great. That was such a good playthrough. Damn. XLP was Pikmin 3? Damn, okay, well, Pikmin 3, I don't know if that was a really good one. Again, I think my best ones were definitely the Metroid trilogy, for sure. Back in 2015, I think that was pretty much peak. Damn, we have 2. And no shaking trees. Wait, why am I over here? Wait, I'm not looking for a Cherubi. What even comes out of these trees? Cherem. Okay, actually, I did the wrong way. I didn't need these. Yeah, you know, big ups to that. Listen, you gotta cast a wide net. That's how you get people from all over the place, right? Like Ash watches Wind Waker HD. You watch Dead Space 3, right? I've had people watch Metroid, right? Devin was Metroid Prime 2. Some of them I played for the first time. Some of them I played forever, you know? Like, in fairness, I haven't played Wind Waker, like the original Wind Waker, since I was a kid, right? Like, ever since HD came out, I've done maybe, what, 2 or 3 playthroughs of that? And that's it. Like, didn't I beat it one day just for shits and giggles on stream? I was faster at uploading. Yeah, I just spammed uploads. I forget when they even added the ability to schedule uploads, like what I do now. But, you know, back then it was because I didn't have a ton of hard... Oh my god, you're back again? Jeez, okay. Back then, you know, you couldn't schedule YouTube videos as... This fucking bitch, man. I bowl through her like Sonic the Hedgehog. And she's like, wow, you didn't notice someone sneaking up on me? I did a fucking homing attack. Anyway, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Shit, what was I saying? Damn. I was saying something. Fuck, what was it? Oh yeah, back then we didn't have scheduling. Or maybe we did and I just didn't do it. It's hard to remember sometimes, but you know, nowadays I just schedule. I just upload like a 2-hour video. Like, how much of my content are you reasonably gonna watch, right? Like an hour and a half, 2-hour video. The only time I upload longer than that is if I beat the playthrough in one sitting, right? So like when I played Resident Evil 3 Remake and Naruto Storm 4, and what was the other one I did in one sitting? There was another one I did in one sitting. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna upload the whole thing as one run. Call it a day. Like, you know, I'm not gonna fucking split it up. Why am I gonna split it up? I beat the game so fast and I was done. Resident Evil 3 was a disappointment. Storm 4 was pretty good. But I've already ranted about fucking Storm. Or not Storm, Resident Evil. I've already ranted about that. L. Dude, does it seem like some trees shake and then they stop shaking? Or am I just like really paranoid? Sometimes I feel like trees are shaking in my peripheral vision, and I can't tell if it's just because I'm flying and I'm just like not noticing or what the fuck it is. It bothers me. It feels like something is twitching out the corner of my eye. I don't see it. But yeah, I mean, Viv, let me ask your opinion. Do you think that the length of videos I put out now is good? You think they should be longer, or you think they should be shorter? Because back in the day, I just used to dump everything I would do over a weekend, and I would just dump like 5 hours of videos in like a day. So like when I was playing entire playthroughs in 2 days, I would just have the whole fucking thing uploaded in like a week. Like when I was playing God of War, I was beating God of War games in like 2 days. Terrible. I was burnt out on that fucker for years. I was like, I don't want to see Kratos on the screen anymore. No more, please. I've had enough. It's too much, man. It's too much. I think what we have now is all right. Right? So like we did the Spider-Man DLC. We finished each DLC in a session because let's be fair, they're only like about an hour, 2 hours long. Like why would I do more than that? Kind of makes sense, right? It's yeah. Last LP I saw was Jedi, not you, just any LP, good. Okay. So I think it's fine. I think long story short, it's fine. Not to toot my own horn. I think we have a good dynamic for how long videos are. Right? Because, like, I can't expect you to watch more than a fucking hour of my content a day. And a stream, potentially. But I get that some people are just viewers, right? They just want to watch YouTube videos. And some people like the streams, right? Some people like both. And then both are there. And, you know, I already can't really ask for much more, right? By the way, we hit a new record on subscribers. We surpassed 1460. We are now on to 1461. So shout out to whoever 1461 was. And that's what I like. Listen, that's the shit that I like. I like that no matter what happens from here on out, I got to do things the way I wanted to do them. For better or for worse, or, you know, whatever happens to the channel, at least I got to make videos the way I wanted to make videos. And I never really, like, yeah, some things, if I wanted to do what I wanted to do, I didn't feel like I ever wanted to, like, trend chase a fucking game or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I never felt like I had to run the algorithm gauntlet. I just did things the way I wanted to. And, you know, whatever happens. If I retire or die tomorrow, at least I did things the way I wanted to do it. And that, there's a certain kind of poetic freedom in that, I guess I'll say. It's very liberating. And I would say I'm a one-man show, but, you know, I'm not, right? Like, my friends have pitched in time and time again. Right, Gundam Otaku has pitched in. Surgster2 has been pretty much my default go-to guy for tech for over a decade, right? And, you know, I'm very grateful to that. It's nice. This sucks, though. This is not nice. This is the kind of torture. This is what I expect hell to be like. Every day I wake up, it's hell, so I guess there is no such thing as night and day. I wake up on my brimstone bed, I roll out onto my pain couch, not like a pleasure soft couch, a pain couch, and then I sit down, and then they, you know, stab me with a bunch of rods, and I have to play this fucking game, and nothing spawns that I need, and then I go back to not sleeping, just torture on the bed, and then do it again for all eternity. And every day, it's like the pain is refreshed in your brain. You never get used to it. That's what this is like. This is hell. I'm stuck in a hell of my own making. And there's no escape, as Pandemonium would say. Oh, shit! I forgot to screenshot something today on 14 when I was playing. Oh, well. Is this too high up? I feel like this is too high up. This is gonna be something I don't want, like Wormadam. I'm wrong. Nice. Dude, I have to hold it in. It is shaky, dude. This game is fucking basura. Thank you. I'm under attack, by the way. I was faster at the time. I'm slow now. No, I just realized what Vip said. I'm slow. All right, I'm going back to uploading 5 hours a day. You know what? Just because Vif said so, I'm going to upload 5 hours a day and then stream 3 hours a day. How long has this stream been going on? 2 hours and some shit. What the fuck? Okay, that's terrifying. Gonna go record after this anyway. Maybe I'll... What should I... If it's longer than 1 hour 30, it's getting long, but if you would end up with 2 under 1 hour, just leave it at 1. That's kind of what I try to do. It depends. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm sure there's some optimal YouTube video watching length. I don't care. Maybe I'll care someday. Yeah, that's kind of what... No, but that is kind of like the offhand I think about, right? So, like, if a video is like 1.5 hours, that's good. If it's less than an hour, that's fine. But I try to break the hour limit, right? I feel like that's like a good amount. I don't think I do like longer than 2.5 hours. Like, so the final Spider-Man DLC I'm going to do as one video just because we did it in one session. And that was about 2.5 hours. So I'm going to dump that as like 2.5 hours. Just so that way we could be done. But yeah, I don't want it to be too short. Not that it matters, but that's also why the increase in my video count has definitely like sort of petered off over the years as well. Because if you remember, well, I mean, that would imply that you were around back then, but back in the day, I was uploading maybe like 100 videos every month, maybe even faster. And nowadays I'm not. And that's why I put that in my old description. I was like, listen, you might want to just bookmark my channel because I understand that I am spawning in a lot of fucking videos in a week. So like, I was like, listen, If you want to just like subscribe or whatever, that's cool. But also if you want to just like chill and I don't know what you know what language I specifically use. But I was like, if you just want to favorite or bookmark me, that's also fine too. Like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like you should subscribe and then get your inbox blown out. And nowadays, luckily, I don't have to do that. I could schedule 1 hour, 2 hour long videos. They render at the time of upload, and then I just don't even think about it. And then it just it goes live in like a week or two, or whatever. It's really nice. There's a lot of liberty in being able to do that. So I'm very grateful of that. All right, let's see if we can get our shiny and we can get the fuck out of here. Especially since we have this Pokemon maxed out. I don't care. I take anything at this point. I already find it so sus that we could play for hours and not see a single shiny. That's kind of weird to me, but whatever. And trust me, when Dawn Trail comes out, woo, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare on this channel, dude. I'm gonna be on here every day streaming all day, dude. This is going to be a Final Fantasy XIV channel when Dawn Trail comes out. MSQ, trying out the new classes, leveling all the classes, extreme for the trials, things like that. It's going to be a fucking wrap, dude. That was going to be nuts. I got the impression that when you did Dead Space, you were uploading it to be done with it. Then if we wanted to comment, just go to the new one. Maybe you would see it. I see every comment that someone makes on my channel. It's been like that forever. Whether it's been the notification on the bell or whatever, I see every comment that anyone ever leaves on my channel ever, including the Russian scammers. So if you ever want to just drop a channel or drop a comment, I see everything. It's always been like that for YouTube. Every YouTuber will see every comment made. Chat is a little bit weird, right? Like I have top chat on, maybe I shouldn't. Top chat like auto censor stuff and things like that. But you know, if you leave a comment on a video, I see it no matter what video it is. It could be the first video I've ever made. It could be the last one I made, right? And that's, so like I get comments, you know, people really like my Ocarina of Time Wii U version playthrough, which is insane to me because that was such a throwaway playthrough that I did, and it got so many views. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Why is it that my videos I make the most throwaway, as throwaway playthroughs are the one that gets me the most fucking views, man? That is so fucked. Oh my god. But yeah, that and the Half-Life 2 fucking playthrough, point insertion. Dude, I thought you got trophies on PS3 for Orange Box. You don't. I'm over here like, all right, I'll do it. I'll get the trophies. I know a lot about this game. No, there's no trophies on PS3. Yeah, no, I mean, but that's fine, right? That was a decade ago. But yeah, no, I see every comment forever. If you leave a comment, I see it. If anyone leaves a comment, I see it. Hell, you might be the only person to comment that week. So, you know, I would always say never hesitate to comment, like. Oh my god, dude. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, that's our shiny of the stream. Is it a female Combi, though? That's the question. It's not. I could tell from this distance. Fucking awful. I'm never gonna find a shiny female Combi, ever. I'm never gonna do it. It's over. I've caught so many of these things by now, and I never get a shiny female Combi, ever. This is literally worthless. This is the definition of a trophy shiny. It's actually unusable, because male Combi doesn't evolve into anything. Just like male Salazzle or male Salandit doesn't evolve into anything either. Terrible. Yeah, I know you do, Ash. I appreciate it. But what matters more to me is that you actually like the content, not just give it a like. I know you do, but you know, just you know, I'm always open to some stuff. It's just I need energy, man. I need time. It sucks. I don't have enough of either. I hate it. It's so awful. What the fuck? Where? Was it the Bidoof? Where the fuck is it? What is it? It's that Bidoof, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, it was a Bidoof. Wow. Yeah, I spotted that one. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Now after doing all this shit, we get 2 shinies randomly out of nowhere. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous, man. Wow. That's funny, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. I love shiny hunting in this game. You're just doing, I'm just doing something completely unrelated, and I just hear that noise. Oh, dude, I need to make the notification sound on my phone that noise. See, the notification sound on my phone is the Fire Emblem shit. I wonder if I can make certain notification sounds sound like certain other sounds, right? Like, can I set it by program or something? Maybe I should make Discord messages the shiny sound effect. What would I make? I don't know. I have to see what I can do on my phone. That's going to be so terrifying. Like, imagine me dead asleep at night, right? And now that I've said this, Ash or someone will totally troll me, right? It'll be like 5 in the morning, right? 4 in the morning. It'll be the ass crack of the hours for me. Ash is going to be randomly up for some reason, right? Maybe the cows are mooing or something. Maybe the guinea fowls are going off again. And she's going to be like, I'm going to troll this fucker. And she's going to type me one letter in Discord and send it. And all the way, this will be 3 a.m. for her. All the way over here, I'm asleep. I'm having a nice dream. I'm reliving the past. Things are good. I'm happy, right? Everyone's there. And out of the corner of my fucking ear, right? Out of nowhere. Where the fuck is it? Where the hell is it? Out of nowhere. I'm sleeping. I'm chill. Things are happy. Life is good. I get to forget the woes of the present. I'm having a great time. That's the shit that would piss me off. I'm gonna be like, you know, insert person here. I love you. You make me feel so happy and safe and comfortable, and there's nothing I would do more in the world than to be by your side for the rest of my life. And you want to know what she'll say? She'll look me dead in the eyes and say, and I'll be like, what the fuck? And then that's the moment in the dream when you realize you're sleeping. And that's the moment that fucks me up every time. Damn, this is not reality. Oh my god. I'm not gonna do it just because of that. Fuck that. That shit fuck me up, man. That'd be some shit that would make me like cry in the shower or something. Damn, that would really fuck me up. Oh my god. Oh man. I'm setting my phone to silence every night just because of that. Let's just look through some shit. I'm chilling now. We already got 3 Pokemon done today. We are at 145 of, what did I put in the title? 224? So we're at 59% of all Pokemon, which is probably closer to like 60 and some change. That would really be something super fucked up, man. I've had dreams like that, and then something happens, right? It's not even my alarm going off. Something just breaks through the glass. You ever seen like Neo X-Death come out from outside of reality, right? It's something like that. It breaks the fucking like illusion. And it's like, oh, and then in the back of my sleep head, I'm like, oh no, this is not real. This is not happening. Don't do it to me. No. And then all I hear is mute your calls and everything. Best way to get it is to not make sounds. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Damn, that shit would really fuck me up, actually. That's actually I'm kind of sad right now. It hasn't even happened yet. Having a nice, beautiful, blessed dream. Things are great, happy, and then just... Damn, there's a lot of shite, or a lot of perfect decks. Oh, let's go do this. Let's go do this. I don't really care about fucking Weasel. Let's go do this instead. No. Thank you. Yeah, so the last Pokemon to find from spawners are going to be Pachirisu and Combee. Yeah. I thought you would set phone silent after YouTube texted me. No, that shit made me mad. I wasn't even asleep for that yet. Remember, I was laying in bed. I was about to go to sleep. It was like 12:20 in the fucking morning. I'm dozed. This is like Arceus part like something or other. I forget what Arceus part it was. And I wake up, like, YouTube is like, we have blocked your video. You should have seen the fucking way I shot out of my goddamn bed and got back on Discord. That shit, I was fucking angry. I was like, what did I do? And then it was an error on their part. It was an error. Dude, I was so fucking angry. It was insane how fucking mad I was. I like, that's the kind of shit, I hate tapping into that kind of anger, man. I try to be better than that. You thought I was mad playing the Fall Guys 14 expansion? Oh my god, I was so pissed in that moment. I was like, what part of my video is a deceptive scam or practice? I have almost never been that angry. I hate that feeling. That's the kind of shit you want to punch a hole through someone. Oh, it was terrible. It was I feel disgusting after feeling that way, man. Like, I need a bath. I'm so fucking angry. Oh no, don't break out. Thank you. You have to release a whole bunch of Pokemon, honestly. Alright, let's go back to camp. Oh wait, hold on. No, let's fly and we'll look for the shit. I'm sad that I'm not trolling you. No, please don't troll me. This is why I never give my phone number to anybody. Not that it matters, I linked it to everything anyway. I'm muting my fucking phone. I have to. I can't go to sleep with goddamn bell chimes going off every Here, if I unmute my phone, how long do you think before someone fucking texts me about something? Here, we'll leave my phone off, and I'll turn it all the way up, so you can hear all that glorious Fire Emblem shit. Let's see how long it takes before someone texts me. I legit get shit bumping me at, like, early in the morning. Dude, I'm already clocked out. Whatever YouTube video is still playing on my phone is just out of whatever, you know? Just because I can't turn it off. Oh my god! Yo, did you see how this fat ass fucking bee jumped out, bro? That scared the shit out of me, dude. Motherfucker came out like Jack Nicholson, bro. He was like, it's Combee. I'm so fucking terrified, dude. If you don't get the fuck out of my game, dude. Holy shit. This game is ridiculous. This is why this game is way more fun than Violet. Oh. Okay, I'm calm now. That shit had me fucked up, bro. Alright. Nothing spawned, which is the worst part. Well, no, that did count. Alright. Let's go back. We're gonna evolve these Rosalia into Roserades, and then we're gonna leave. Because I'm running out of space anyway, so. What did we catch again? Where the fuck did it go? Here it is. Another Bidoof, if you can believe it. Yet another Bidoof. We caught 2 Raltses? What? How long ago did I catch these shinies? August? Bro, what happened on the 1st of September? And then, yeah, we didn't catch any in October, by the way. Look at that. It was a full month. I don't know if I played every week, but it was a full fucking month before I... By the way, nice nature on a completely worthless Pokemon, anyway. Oh my god. It's the same 10 shinies, bro. Yo, and then we only caught... dude, I'm telling you, my RNG luck on this is ever play the Mario RPG. That's literally an upcoming playthrough. I dabbled in it when I was younger, but I don't think I really played a lot of it. So that's gonna be like an interesting playthrough for me to do because I haven't played it a lot. But yeah, that is an upcoming playthrough. Okay, let me do 2 shiny stones. What? What? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Alright. Now I'm gonna chill after this. Oh, man. Alright, maybe I'll see what I want to do. Maybe I'll just play some fucking 14. I don't know. We'll see. Yes, because I really believe... So, Spray, question concerning my whole I'll meet my... Oh, no, don't ask me for... This guy... You're not going to like the answer you're going to get from me. But go on. I have a feeling it's going to be online, but, like... Uh-oh. There you go. Let me do this. Ever hear any stories that work out between friends online? Alright. So yes, I have known multiple people both in my immediate, yeah, my difficulty of friends, obviously. Yeah, my immediate circle, there's 3 different couples in my Discord. One of them she's not in, and she's only on her boyfriend's mic. But, you know, there's 3 couples I know of my friends. There's a couple other people I know outside of this, right? Like I was talking about earlier, when I went to my college, there were a couple of groups of people. You know, college people do whatever, right? I don't know. Again, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, online dating is the only way I can meet people because I'm ugly. But beyond that, I just think that approaching people in real life is just such a fucking weirdo maneuver, especially as a guy. It's like, I just don't want to approach anyone in real life ever. Now, obviously, this is different for you. I don't want to tell you to limit your options to only online, but again, I have a completely different approach and experience to this, so I can't really give you much personal anecdotes, but yes, I have heard of it working out between people. Now, I've heard of a lot more not working out, but that's just because you're more like, it's like anything else, right? Stuff doesn't work out in person, stuff doesn't work out online. That's not necessarily indicative of either method, right? Ultimately, what you use is what you use. It's different with guys, because with guys, no one is going to approach you and you will die alone. So you kind of have to go out there and do something. I couldn't tell you, I could tell you. I have only ever been approached by one woman in my life, ever. And that was when I was, how old was I? 18? 17? Yeah, I was 17, I think she was 17, maybe 16. I can't remember. Was it 2012 or 2013? Yeah, it was 2012. Right? Was it 2012? Anyway, only one person ever has approached me. Ever. Everything else I had to go out and do. So, I think a lot of it is understanding that a relationship can improve your life, but it should not be the reason why your life improves, if that makes sense, right? And that's not even like a matter of like, oh, well, it's unfair to burden on someone else. It's unfair to give yourself that high expectation. I think that's the number one thing I would say. I think it's cool to be optimistic. I'm not optimistic, but that's me. But it's also important to be realistic, right? It's also important to have boundaries, right? And make sure those boundaries are stated and upfront and well known, right? Like, for me, right, here's me, right? I'm a very dark humor, open humor kind of guy, right? So a lot of things that a lot of people would say, wow, that's terrible, or Twitch would ban me for, I don't really give a shit, right? I've been like this forever. I remember where YouTube was like a decade ago, right? Certain things are totally fine by me. Other so like, I have to have that kind of open humor in return. I can't be around people that get triggered over shit. I just can't, even as friends. So for me, personally, that's what I look for in a lot of people. Not just relationships, but friends. I need to have people around that I can shitpost with, and sometimes not shitpost with. I have a lot of opinions that not a lot of people would support. And that's just who I am, right? It is what it is. What was I going to say? So, like, for me, that matters more than a lot of things, right? I don't really even necessarily want to find someone to play video games with. In fact, recently I kind of have not been looking for people who have been playing games. You know why? Because I feel like that's weird. I don't need someone who might, one of my friends keeps saying, why don't you find someone on 14? Because people on Final Fantasy 14 are fucking weirdos. So that's why I don't do it. Why don't you find someone in real life? Because New York women are fucking bitches. So, like, after a point, I just kind of get... The whole thing is just completely soured to me now. It's just completely soured to me, and I just kind of don't care anymore. Once you've been around too much in the dating pool, you realize that 90% of it is filled with shitlords, and then the rest of it is like, do you really want to put up with this? Like, do I really want to go out and spend money on someone who's probably going to be ungrateful and is not going to, you know, respond to your message? You're going to be responded to last. You're going to, you know, like... How are you supposed, especially as a guy, right? You are in competition with every other dude this chick can find. Why the fuck are you going to do that to yourself? That to me is just stupid, right? Like, why are you going to sit around and get hyped for it? I'm done, dude. I had that happen to me just this year. I'm tired of it. It's so exhausting. It's like, wow, you know, like, you realize how little people give a shit about 90% of men. It's just like, damn. So I just say, fuck it. I'm going to do my own thing. And that's fine. And, like, my friends are, like, trying to beat this confession out of me that I won't. Or that, like, oh, well, you could find someone. Like, yeah, but do you want to sit around and roll fucking dice all day? You know, I got people, that tell me, well, dude, it's just like playing a video game, right? And I tell them, no, the fuck it isn't. It's not like playing a video game. Because when you play a video game, if you play it long enough, you learn, you eventually perfect it, you know, or at least you get good enough to pass the level, right? Like, it's like raiding, and they always say raiding in Final Fantasy, right? First of all, none of these people have cleared a Savage fight in the last 4 years. They have no fucking clue what they're talking about. They're idiots. But secondly, or at least they're idiotic on that point. Secondly, they, you know, like when you raid on Savage, right, ignoring your teammates, let's assume your teammates do everything correct, like 99% of the time. You learn the fight, you learn the mechanics, you learn the dance, you learn how to do everything. Things are really nice. It's really simple, right? And then eventually, you know, it's like playing the piano, right? Playing an instrument. You practice the trouble spots. You're guaranteed to do it after a certain point. Why? Because you just put in the effort. You do a lot of very good, you know, you put in the hours, you put in the effort, you learn, boom, you put it all together, done. I can do everything, right? It's not the same, man. When you deal with people, right? I'm a straight man, so when you deal with women, right? What people frequently say that they do is quite often very different from what they do. So it gets to a point where it's like so much of this is lying or like mental games. I don't got time for that. You know, that to me is like, even as like an 18-year-old, I was kind of like, nah, I'm not cool with that. And you get tired of being led on and shit. I don't know. But you got to have boundaries. You got to make sure that there's certain boundaries. Like, you shouldn't completely block someone if they accidentally go over it, right? Or, you know, sometimes some topics are a little uncomfortable, right? It's got to be like a flexible pillar, right? Like, the pillar is a pillar, right? You're not going to let it snap. But also, you know, like, sometimes people have experiences that are certain ways and things. And, you know, you just have to have boundaries. You also have to kind of know what you're looking for. Which is such a pain in the ass anyway. So fucking annoying. But to me, like, a lot of shit is empty, meaningless anyway. Like, hookups to me are just empty. That shit is meaningless. So, like, why play a game you're rigged against to lose? I don't know. See, so that's my experience, is just completely just a waste of time. I mean, I wish you the best, Ash. You'll probably have a better time than me. You'll probably have more fun than me. But I don't have fun. I just got so sick of it this last year. Shit just annoyed the fuck out of me too much. I can't. That's why universal Universal shit is just stupid. What are y'all in the chat looking for if y'all single? Nothing! I quit. I quit while I'm ahead because I'm done. I'm tired, Ash. I'm a tired man. I don't even have the energy to stream and record some nights. I'm tired. I just want to play video games. Someone who loves me and someone who can support me what I want to do. Yeah, I mean, that's ideal. Everyone wants that. Oh, shit. Graveler, please. I want a gold Graveler. I mean, am I even going to go look for fucking Gravelers, dude? I guess I'm going to fly by it, so I guess it makes sense, right, to look for it, but I don't really want a fucking Graveler, dude. I guess we're flying by it, so we'll take a look. You had a fight with the cat? Dude, oh my god, another reason to not have cats. Alright, and there you go. I'm not going back for that. I mean, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't pray to the universe for anything because I know the universe is going to fuck me over. So, I mean, I don't have very high hopes for most people. I find most New Yorkers to be insufferable. I find most New York women to be absolutely crazy bitches I would not touch with a 10-foot pole. And every time someone comes along and maybe tries to prove me wrong, somehow they prove me right. So, I don't know. I don't think that that's going to work out for me. And I don't really care anymore. It's too much effort. It's too much effort, and then, like, financially it's going to be a hit, and it's just like, well, bro, I could have bought video games with that money. And, you know, it's just easier. I don't know. Why the hell am I going to spend money on someone who's ungrateful? Like, I don't know how much y'all look at TikTok trends, which I don't. But, like, I don't know if y'all saw the Cheesecake Lady over here blasting this man because he took him to Cheesecake Factory because she was too late to fucking go, you know, be on time to go to their actual date restaurant. So, dude, they give me one more fucking Vespa Queen, I'm gonna pimp slap them. But anyway, you know, she's over here late to their fucking supposed date night. And this dude is like, all right, well, let's go to the Cheesecake Factory. And all these people, all these bitches on Twitter and all these bitches on TikTok are like, well, here's a list of places we won't go. Right? They put together a list of things that they won't do. Like, bro, come on. Really? This chick did not respect this dude at any fucking point. The only reason she came out and made an apology is because she got fucking clowned on. Right? She didn't care. She didn't give a fuck. She did not give two shits that she was trying to expose this man for, like trying to teach him, like talking like a small child. And then that's something I find with a lot of people is she tried, the first thing she did was whip out the phone. She didn't have a heart-to-heart with the dude. She didn't try to specify. First of all, she was late for her fucking date anyway. This dude probably would have taken her to a really good restaurant in the first place. So already she's disrespectful because she was an hour late to the date. I'm gonna be honest with you, someone's an hour late to something that we're supposed to do. I'm already going home, bro. I'm not sticking around. Why the hell I gotta sit here, I gotta drive my car out to where you are, sit outside your apartment for you to be ready, and then she gets in the car, she got a whole fucking attitude with this guy, and then afterwards she only changes her tune because people on TikTok roast her, and people on the internet roast her, and they're all making fun of her. You know, like, who wants to live with that? I mean, maybe some dudes, maybe the thirst for puss and the thirst and the loneliness makes you do some crazy shit, bro. Like, how many, like, you really want to do that shit to yourself, bro? You want to put up with people that look at you lower than dirt, wouldn't even piss on you if you were on fire? That's crazy shit to me. But dudes will sell their entire soul down the river, man. Me, I'm good. These people wouldn't remember your goddamn birthday nor your death day. They don't give a fuck. That's who you're supposed to spend the rest of eternity with? Shit, man. Damn, I mean, you see what pussy do to a motherfucker, man. Like me, I will never forget some of the best places I went to was like, oh shit, is that vibrating? Yeah, it is. It was like Subways. I used to go to Subways all the time with my ex. It was awesome. I loved it. It was fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, no, we need this. Wait, do we need this? Yeah, we need this. Yeah, this is fine. This is gonna be next stream's like dilemma, is trying to find a bunch of Combies and Pachirisu. She didn't give a fuck about this dude. I'm sitting here watching this dude. He's obviously like a soft-spoken, you know, timid kind of guy. I'm like, but that's the thing. He doesn't have boundaries. So obviously, you know, he got a woman to show up to a date that he thought was outside of his scope, and she treated him like shit the whole time. And then at the end, has the nerve to like record him on TikTok and to like try to blast him to the internet like he's some kind of cheapskate. And then at the end, he still took her home. It's crazy. And I'm telling you, that's not like a one-off deal. That's like a lot of women I know in New York are really fucking crazy. They're absolutely fucking insano. So, shout out to my city boys. Look elsewhere. Look elsewhere or just don't look at all. Take your pick. You're going to waste a lot of fucking money and a lot of time on some shit, and you're going to be left high and fucking dry, bro. It's a waste of time. Yeah, I saw that shit. That shit was outlandish, but I think so many guys can relate to that. I just don't think a lot of them ever talk about it. That shit is crazy. Alright, back out. Dude, what are these terrible... Dude. If I could just redeem fucking merit points for the outbreak I want, I would so happily do it. Like 1,000 points for an Eevee outbreak, I would so do it. That would be such a good update for this game. It's never gonna happen, obviously. I would love it so fucking much. I mean, but here's the thing, Ash. Being simple, and I don't want to say having low standards, right? But being simple doesn't necessarily equate to jack shit. That's what I found out. Because there's always going to be something that someone is going to be looking for, and you're just a potential on a fucking list. Now, again, I think it's different between men and women, because, again, most of these apps and websites are kind of skewed more towards women having a lot more choice, because men will just message everybody, because the odds of them getting a response is so fucking low. But, like, the thing I think is that regardless, it'll be something else. It'll be financial. It'll be expectation-wise. It'll be where you live. It'll be who you live with. It'll be certain things like that. Degrees, height, weight, personality, politics. Like, it's so many things that you have to pass. And then we're not even talking about, like, for instance, what, you know, you might like. What kind of person your ideal is. So because there's so many variables to this, it just stops being fun. It stops being exciting. It feels like a second job. And I didn't sign up for a second fucking job. I know I say that this game is hell, but let's be honest here. At any point, I could just stop streaming this game. If this game pisses me off one day, or if I have a headache, or if I just want to go do something else, I could literally just press this and close the application and cut the stream. And I could just go do whatever the fuck I want. Real story. Real truth. Like, I could just leave whenever. Like, I don't want to be out in the middle of fucking Manhattan late at night waiting on someone who may or may not even show up because they don't see me as an actual person. They just see me as a fucking meal ticket. Dude, I know guys that have funded meal ticket. They're basically just fucking meal tickets. These chicks have like 2 other dudes lined up. Then it's not special. It's not fun anymore. So now you got my fucking rant. That's my rant. It's not worth it. It's a waste of time. And especially if you're a dude, you got better things you could do with your money, man. Shit, I like to collect Legos. I like Legos. I like video games. I like anime. I don't have enough money for anime figures or enough space. I don't want to go to comic cosplay cons and shit. Because honestly, I'm going to be real with you. Most people that go to cons are fucking weirdos. And, yeah, plushies are cool, I guess. I actually have a couple of plushies from the original, what's it called? The original Pokemon Center, believe it or not. In fact, I actually have them right up to my left. I actually have... That's how you know they're old. It's literally like made out of like rag material. I'm not really sure what it's called. But yeah, this is like an original Bulbasaur in my hand from the Pokemon Center. I have an original Bulbasaur, an original Squirtle, and an original Meowth. And it's a shame that they don't make these anymore. Like, you just legitimately cannot get them. But they're really cool. I actually really like this. It's really nice. It has the eyes and everything. Yeah, I really do like this. And let me see if I can put it back up here. and not have it fall. There you go. Yeah, I love that. It's great. Oh my god. Okay, back to what I was doing. Someone I could spend time and do things with. Someone who can cook and stuff because I love to eat. Yeah, it's a beanie. Yeah, it's a beanie. That's what it is. But yeah, it's like it has rag texture. But that's a lot to ask for because then you have to realize that most people are fucking weirdos. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like, maybe it'll be easier in Texas. Probably not. But you couldn't do much worse than fucking California, like LA and San Diego. And you definitely couldn't do much worse than New York. I think LA is probably worse. This is just purely based off an observation. I've never been to LA, but New York is fucking trash, bro. Most of the people I met that were worth anything did not live in New York. At all. In fact, most of the women that I met that were worth my time and message, and that's the other thing. If they don't message you first, bro, after a point, they don't care. They like you already know there was nothing on heaven and earth that could stop you from messaging someone you're interested in, especially dudes. If she messages you and if you message her and she not messaging you back even a little bit, bro, forget it. Just don't even worry about it. It's a done deal. It's over. And no one likes to hear that, but I mean, like, it's the truth. After a point, you just kind of stop caring. It's just a very numbing experience that feels like a job you don't get paid for, you pay to do. Like, then it's not fun. There's no excitement. There's no, like, cool things happening. It just feels like you clock in, you get disappointed, you get weirdos sending you all kinds of weird stuff. I had dudes say, bro, oh my god. So one time some chick messaged me and she was like, oh, I'm okay with video games, but I don't like anime. By the way, can I have $10 for weed or something? It was either weed or coke. I was like, this has to be a fucking, like, a Fed post or something. There ain't no way this chick that I don't know just messaged me asking for weed and cocaine. $10 for weed or some shit. Ain't no fucking way. It's possible. The fuck? I've had other people say, like, well, listen, my time is precious, so you have to give me $10 to talk with me. I was like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck up out of my DMs, bro, shut the fuck up. That's why, like, that shit is crazy. Like, damn, bro, you can't even talk to people no more. They want to get paid for talking with you. Shit. This ain't even no sugar baby shit. This is legitimately fucking Reddit. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy to me. I'm still looking for shaken trees. What's going on? Let's see. Here's a good thing on me. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I have health problems. I try to stay on top of it. I like anime. I like video games. I like watching stuff. I sleep a lot. But I like spending time with people. I mean, yeah, that sounds pretty nice. But here's the thing. Just make sure you have your boundaries, right? They're aware of them, and you don't. Not lead on. What is it? You don't let them take advantage of you. You know. Don't let your niceness be mistaken for, like, being used. It sounds nice in the moment, but trust me, you will regret it. The fact of the matter is that most people will know within maybe about an hour of meeting you and actually talking with you, maybe even faster, if they have any interest in you at all. Even just as friends, right? So let alone anything more than that, right? Most people will know very quickly if they have any interest in you. And so because of that, you could kind of plan around it. And sometimes people will have interest in you. And I'm not saying that it's not real interest, but, things change, right? Maybe someone's closer to them. That's more up their alley, right? Maybe there's someone, like, literally just physically closer to them. Then that just makes them more appealing, right? Maybe there's something about you, there's one or two things about you that's just not really hitting it for them. It doesn't even have to be something they heavily disagree with, So yeah, stuff like that. But, so many people are like, well, why don't you meet people in real life? I'm like, you didn't meet your person in real life. Why am I going to listen to you? You met him how many years ago? Pre-COVID? your opinion to me is kind of worthless. There's a lot of factors that go into this. It's all fucked up. And that's why, like, motherfuckers just don't like it. It's not fun. There's no excitement of getting to know someone. I'm just trying to sit here and figure out what's going to be the thing I say that, like, completely tips them over the fucking edge. Because I've had people go completely psycho on me. And just, again, at that point, it just stops being fun. So, even if you think, like, I'm cool or whatever because I make videos, or maybe you think I'm funny or whatever, maybe I'm, like, yelling at fucking Final Fantasy or something, right? Just remember that, like, when I stop streaming, when I stop recording, I go back to being a normal dude. Unlike a lot of maybe big YouTubers and a lot of celebs or stuff, right? Like, I don't go back to my, like, $30 million California mansion and then drive out of it in a $500,000 car. I just go back to being a dude that, you know, has had the same pair of shoes for, like, I don't even know how long, like almost a decade at this point. You know, I go back to wearing my generic clothes and being a fat ass. And so I kind of at least can sympathize and empathize with a lot of dudes in that aspect. It's fucking brutal. I do not tell people about my YouTube channel. I've said this before. So, like, there's nothing to flaunt here. You know, even if I was like a 100,000 subscriber YouTuber, I wouldn't fucking flaunt it. I don't want these fucking weirdos around, man. I gotta vet people. I gotta vet motherfuckers that I know are gonna be in this chapter of my life for a long time. It's not, I don't know, this is all me. This is how I feel about it. I gotta vet people. Because I don't know, some of these people, man, they might be in... I've had people enter and leave, enter and leave, enter and leave. I've had people enter and leave, and then they're gone for good. And then, like, sometimes you don't... Like, people will re-enter, and they're fucking psycho. And I don't know if I want that, man. I'm too tired. I don't have time all day to fucking change, you know, Discord IDs and shit. Like, I'm not doing all that. That's why, if you're a dude, and I've said this before, you gotta have a fake. You gotta have a fake Discord. You gotta have a fake something. You know what I mean? You can't... I had a chick one time ask me, you know, to verify I'm real because what's my Instagram? I'm like, I don't use Insta-fucking-gram, dude. What do you want? What? Instagram is now LinkedIn for dating? Like, come on, bro. Shit. Maybe you could just ask me? Yeah, I'm fake, right? You're the woman, but I'm fake. Right. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. That don't even make common fucking sense. Sorry. That's dumb. I'm gonna finish that soda. Yeah. Or I just started it, but yeah. Shit, you don't know. You could be talking to a bigger dude than you. You have no idea what's on the other end of that shit, bro. What's your Instagram? I don't have one. It blew her mind that I did not have an Instagram. Because so much of her life revolves around Instagram. Like, I don't know, bro. That's too much. That's hard mode. You want to sit around all day and upload what food and stuff? You're not going to like what I put on my Instagram anyway, so why would I waste my time? Like, that's dumb. To me, to me, you can't even get mad at losses like that, right? Because losses like that is just, you was never going to cut it anyway. And like I said, there's 20 other dudes in her DMs right now at this exact moment. You're just not gonna compete with that shit. That is an impossible game to win. Oh fuck me, dude. This is so I'm so pissed right now. There ain't no reason for this many fucking Vespa Queens to pop out. 25% chance, like a 50% chance, dude. Ain't no reason for this many Vespa Queens. That's depressing. Oh my god, it's that thing again. Oh man. Ash, why are you up this late? Everything alright? Wait, I'm sorry, there's an Alpha Pachirisu somewhere. I heard that. Alright, I'm gonna go back to camp. What did you find out, Viv? I don't know if they're still there. Sorry, I ranted too long. What would you post? Well, I uploaded a 3-hour rant. I mean, what am I gonna say? I'm not a photo dude. I never liked how I looked, ever. Even when I was in shape, I didn't like how I looked. So, I can't, man. Even when I was in shape, 14, 15, had a really good body and everything, I wasn't feeling it. You know? I just wasn't, I never thought I was attractive, ever. So when people compliment me and say, you know, you're handsome, you're this, you look good, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't believe it. I just don't. I don't think I have a good voice. I don't think I have a good body. I don't think I'm attractive. It's all bullshit to me. It feels fake. It could be the most that's why when that one chick approached me, I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, I didn't even know that she was approaching me. I was like, I don't believe this. I thought she was just coming up as friends. I didn't know. She was nice. We got along. Nothing ever came from it, which is fine. That's not a combi tree, is it? Now I'm paranoid. I gotta check every tree over here. I don't know. I feel like I've checked this tree before. This isn't a combi tree. This is a Burmy tree. I've definitely done this. Yeah, I fucking knew it. Family problems. More or less a proxy. Another reason I want to be needed by someone. I feel that. That's the most basic thing, man. People want to know that their efforts and their time is not wasted. But there's no faster way to get your effort and time wasted than by trying to date. It's the irony. It's literally the fucking irony of choice, man. There's no faster way to figure out how little you matter to people in general than to put yourself out there, especially, you know, the opposite sex, and try to see if they actually give a fuck about you. Yeah, dude, Viv understands. When someone comes up to you and they compliment, man, you look good, man, this looks nice on you. It doesn't mean anything. It's so weird. It's like you just showed up and you started speaking gibberish to me. It doesn't mean anything to me. It's I don't know. Some people just get bathed in compliments. You know, a lot of these girls, when they post thirst traps and stuff online, they get what is that noise? Okay. They get compliment. Man, you go on some of these girls' posts and their profile pictures and shit. Compliment. So many people coming out the woodwork to say how nice they look. Bro, ain't no one ever fucking commented that shit on my shit, bro. What the fuck? That was insane. It played the sound effect. It's a male, obviously. It played the sound effect first. That was actually really fucking crazy. Holy shit. Alright, anyway. It's a male, of course. There you go. Hey, who saw a third shiny coming? I didn't. You hear that? That was actually kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen that happen before. I played this game 300 hours or some shit. I have never once... Did I get it on video? Let's see. Hold on. There you go. This is beautiful. Dude! How do you go back? How you go back? There you go. Look at that. That's great. Okay, that's cool. That's actually really cool. That's cool that it played this. Yo, that's when it determines it's a shiny. That's really cool, actually. I like that. I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty funny. I do like that. Okay. I played this game so much, and we still finding out weird shit like that. That's cool. I've never gotten a shiny out of a tree, actually. That was pretty dope. That kind of took me, again, there it is. That took me back a little bit. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, man. Okay, let's leave. I get compliments, but it's when it's genuine that throws me off balance. It makes me cry, actually. Besides, to be honest, I feel like I'm needed here. I feel like I belong here. Wherever here in IRL, even my cats are here. They sense it. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing. Some people, and to some people, like, not being complimented is the weird thing. Like, being complimented and praised is the norm to them. I just think that they just, and it's not always women, it's just mostly women, because most of the time, dudes, people are not commenting on most dudes' statuses and shit, bro. You already know, like, You ever seen that picture of that black dude talking to a brick wall? Viff might really understand this. You already know that when it comes down to it, bro, you are basically talking to a wall, especially as a guy on any social media platform, unless you are like famous or really funny and you write your one banger tweet of your life, you are basically talking to a brick wall. And I think a lot of people, I think as guys, you just kind of accept it, honestly. Like, what are you gonna do? Dude, 3 of the fucking same, and they're not shiny, and none of them are female, dude. This sucks. I have like 5 shiny Combees. Maybe even more. 6. I guess we have 6. Okay, we only have 6. Never mind, I thought we had more. You already know, like, as like, dude, you 90% of it is just you talking to a fucking brick wall. And so you get to a point where it's just like, alright, well, whatever. But yes, I do appreciate you showing up on my streams, Ash, and same to you, Viff. And same to you, unnamed third person. I see you. Shout out. What was that? Alright, I should have brought Samurott. Oh, fuck. I gotta put Samurott back in my... I mean, like, I need Weavile. I need Gallade. It's like, damn, what do I even do? I have too many Pokemon. We gotta start working down party Pokemon again. Oh, shit. Alright. Fuck. Well, we should be fine. It's okay, I'm not going much longer anyway. Technically, we are at 3 hours, right? Yeah. But yeah, no faster way to find out how little you matter to people than to escalate off of the friend zone and try to go somewhere. See how quickly that doesn't work for you. It's insane, bro. Very nice. Can we get a shiny, please? I mean, like, the audacity of me to ask for another shiny. But could we get a worthwhile shiny today? I hate to say a worthwhile shiny. But, like, can we get a shiny, please, that's not a fucking male Combee or a fucking Bidoof again? Oh my god. I'm so doomed. Think about that, bro. I'm just cool that we got to see a shiny from a tree. That was actually like one of the coolest things that's happened on this game. Because oh, that's so crazy how it determines the shiny after it's confirmed the hit on the tree, but before it's popped out. That's really cool, actually. That's cool that that actually works that way. That shit had me fucked up for a minute. I was like, wait, did I just like accidentally move 1 pixel and make a shiny spawn within my circle of loading? No. Oh, that's so cool. That was a really cool moment in my streaming history. It's really cool for like the most mundane reasons, but it's still pretty fucking dope. Oh, that was awesome. I like how it's Tiger Camouflage Growlithe, by the way. It's really interesting because it's like Tiger Camouflage Growlithe, even though Growlithe is like a... I cannot believe this fucking game, dude. Oh my god, this game is insane, dude. Now this game is giving me fucking shinies, man. I love it. I'm close to now it's super cold. Jeez. Oh my god. Now I'm shivering. Remember earlier when I was like, this room is like 80 degrees? Now I'm shivering. I'm wearing shorts, dude. This is It's crazy. New York is... Ooh. Now I need it to actually heat up in here. Damn. I'm tone deaf at singing. Yeah, dude, I am tone deaf at singing, unfortunately. I was not blessed with a, you know, like one of those crazy YouTuber voices or something. I was not blessed. I was not blessed with a lot of stuff besides sheer determination. That's all I was given. I rolled terribly. I want to go back. Now I'm tired. Now that took all the energy out of me. Can I please get a good shiny? The game is like, alright, here you go. Go the fuck away. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it is time. I think Arceus is trying to tell me something. I cannot fucking believe it, man. Oh, dude, what is with this shirt? Dude, this shirt is ass. Alright, well that was it anyway. Perfect. Alright, let's go into this area. We'll grab some, I don't really care about these packages. Maybe later I'll go grab some more stuff from them. Let's go in here. Pick up the balls of mud. Maybe we'll craft a little bit. Not that we super need to. Thank the Lord this exists. Viv, you really saved my bacon with this, man. This is really one of the... This is truly like one of your better Google searches, my dude. What is that, like 20 balls of mud? Oh. This is one of your best Google searches. You saved my whole playthrough with that, man. Holy shit. Okay. Let's go back. I love the Goron music they're playing here, by the way. Okay. Oh, dude, I have so many of them now. Oh, this is awesome. There you go. We don't need a ton of scatterbangs. I need to buy iron chunks. I forget how much it costs. I think it's the most expensive thing you could buy. Ugh. Parser Turk Overlord Google. Dude, Google, that was some real Google food, because when I Googled it and went to Bulbapedia, they maybe mentioned it, but I didn't think it was like that. I was like, oh, maybe it's faster to just get it from a Pokemon or something. Nope. Literally faster to just load that up. Like right now, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go in there, grab the fucking mud balls, and leave. Why do anything else? The only other thing worth doing is saving up a bunch of Aguav berries. If there was a farm for Aguav berries, that would also be really good. Technically there is. You have to go clear out events that have them. I'm just lazy. You know, like, the appeal of that kind of died for me a while ago. Look at this. And it's every time you come to this area. So technically I could have done it last time I was here. Alright. I'm getting ready to head out. I think we balled a little too hard today. There you go. We got done what needed to be done. Maybe we should look at some of these, actually. Maybe I lied. Let's look at some of these, just since we're going to be done anyway. Let's just look at some of these. You need to leave the map or just the cave? I think I have to leave the map. In fact, let's actually take a look. Dude, if Viv is right about this, I don't think he's right about this, but if he was right about this, this would be the most insane farming method in history, dude. I think you have to leave the map. Pretty sure. No fucking way. Yeah, you have to leave the map. Again, small price to pay for unlimited mud. So, and it's free. It's literally free, unlike everything else in this game. Mud, remember I was complaining that mud is the one thing you can't buy? This is literally a free, like, 30-second, like, maybe minute-long mud farm. You get, like, 20... How many balls of mud do we have, actually? Ah, shit. How many did I use? It's like 17 balls of mud or something. 15, 17, maybe 20 balls of mud. Perfect. It's more than enough for what you need. You do that a few times, bro, you're set. You're in the money. You don't even have to think about it no more. Oh, that is one of your best Google foods, man, so far. Homie was legit channeling like Master Iroh or something over here. What's the one guy from World of Warcraft? Is it Lorewalker Cho? G Firepaw? Yeah, homie was channeling something. Let's put it like that. he knew something I didn't. Ah, the bitch is here. Okay, let's fight her. Just for the money. Please. At least this game can... At least this game I can. FF is a crapshoot. Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, listen, I know Final Fantasy XIV is kind of a game that you play more than you watch, unless you happen to be doing, like, Ultimate or something. I'm not ignorant to that fact. I'm well aware that, like, 14 is a game meant to be watched, or meant to be played, not watched. I get it. But, you know, it's what's fun to stream for me, right? Like, there's nothing better than coming on and listening to a bunch of stuff from Pandemonium, alright? That's my favorite. Hold on, let me see. Like this, right? There you go.
I'll give you special cells.
Oh shit. Like that. That's fun to me. I like doing that. I have so much fun screaming this dude's lines over and over again.
I'll give you special cells.
That's fun to me.
I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power, a tangled morsel awaiting death.
Oh my god.
Bear yourselves to me. This vessel can be so much more.
Fuck. I got targeted. That shit is so fun, man. Way better lines than Kokaidos, that's for sure. Like, nothing wrong with Kokaidos, but man, every line from Pandemonium is a flat fucking banger, dude. Oh, here's another one. Same line.
I'll give you special cells.
It's truly amazing, bro. I'm gonna make some of these, whatever. Sorry, the Pixel Collection that Google can't help. Don't worry. Most of those games in the Pixel Collection I know. So, like, Final Fantasy VI I know a lot about. So, like, that game, I don't... Wait a minute. No, that's a normal color. It's got to be green. Okay. Alright, let's, Alright, you know, I'm a little tired. I think we're done. Yeah, don't worry about the Pixel Collection. I got that covered. 5 I don't really know a lot about. So 5, I'll look it up. I'll try to figure out what's the missables, right? And then after that, 6 has a lot of missables. Right? Like, I've seen some, but... Okay, so because it's the original version that it's based off of, I think for 6 it's better to get Mog early, so that way you could teach all of Mog's dances. In the advanced version, you don't have to worry about missing it, because there's a fight in the Soul Dungeon, or whatever it's called, where you can learn Mog's dances, through one fight with someone, I forget where. Again, 6 is like a very weird Final Fantasy. I guess you could say this about every fucking game in this franchise. But 6 is like a very weird Final Fantasy. So, like, you could kind of get away with some of it, right? Like, there's a lot of things going on, missables and, you know, events. Like I said earlier, you could technically beat the game with Celes, Edgar, and Setzer, because they're the only 3 party members you're required to find before completing the game, which actually is something that people were a little bit confused about, because technically as Celes, you could find Sabin right away, and Sabin can join you. But that's one of the things I don't like about that game is because they don't know who will be in the party for certain events, right? Like, they just give ambiguous speech, right? So instead of it saying, this person says this, it'll just be something that, you know, you're supposed to interpret that the party says, right? Which can be very weird when your party consists of Gao, Umaro, and Gogo. Which is funny, actually, because I believe that Gao has unique lines if he's the only person in the party. I think they actually did account for that, right? Huh. Actually, wait, hold on a second. I think someone found out recently that Gao is like, if you get to Terra in what is it? Jador? Is it Jador? Or is it Kolingen? Gao, FF6, Gao, unique lines? Yeah, here we go. Reddit, gaming details, 2 years ago. Gao has special dialogue in the scene where you find Terra in Zozo if he is the only one in the party. Oh, that's so fucking good. Alright, can we watch this? You know what? I'm gonna just link the Reddit thread in chat. Hit it up if you want. But yeah, Gao, I think they found this out recently. When was this video uploaded, actually? Let me see. Let's see. He has 7 lines. This is on the iOS version. Yeah, so Gao has very special lines. 2016. So basically, the game chooses one member of your party to be the main speaker using this priority. Locke, Edgar, Celes, Sabin, Cyan, Shadow, and Gao. Now, normally, you have 4 people in your party, right? Usually, there's no reason for you to not do that, right? Everyone else in this party list can speak normally. Even Shadow, who refuses to speak normally usually. Since Gao can be alone, he also has to speak other lines as well, right? Gao will only speak if he's alone as well. That's crazy. Otherwise, he is silent in this scene. So the fact that they even coded this into the game is fucking dope. That's actually really cool, man. That's why I like Final Fantasy VI. There's a lot of really open-ended stuff. But my biggest complaint is that you can't, like, really go back. You have to start a whole new game. I think more games need the Nier Automata system. Where, like, every time you progress the story a certain degree, like, the game, you can rewind to that point at the end of the game, right? Like, once you've beaten the game and you unlock basically chapter select, I kind of wish you could do that. It would completely remove missables out the game, right? Because you could just go back to the beginning or whatever. I think that if they had that capability in these games, it would be pretty cool. But unfortunately, they don't. So, in any event, thank you all. Thanks, Ash. Thanks, Viv. Thank you, Cyrus, for showing up. Thanks, anyone who watched. I'm glad we could talk about Final Fantasy VI, because I'm looking forward to that. Well, you know, hopefully we had a good time. I ranted about college and a bunch of shit. Now it's time to go back to being boring old me. I've officially hit the stop streaming button. Not yet. Oh my god, dude, IGN gave The Day Before a 1. That's hilarious, bro. I hope this is a legit image. Yeah, no, I remember people saying this game was gonna be a fucking crapshoot, bro. Hell yeah, brother. Alright. Anyway, thank you all. Take care, Ash. Try to feel better. Viv, try to get your cat under control. And have a good night. Very nice. Yes.